All right, boys and girls. It's the return of the consistently inconsistent streamer. So you can say that I am consistent in some things. I know. We're killing it, or we're just chilling right now, doing some side quests, working the Benny Jesuit side quests, and what else am I working? Oh yeah, getting the materials and stuff, just like aluminum and iron and stuff, preparing for the next land dread. So we'll be chilling. We'll be hanging out. But before I go anywhere else, I need to get some volunteers for
Shut up, you're an idiot. Get him out of here. Just throw him out. Ban him. That guy shouldn't have an opinion.
He
doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yes, Dom. Hi, Dom. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, is everything on the YouTube side of things? Let me know in the comments, guys. Twitch side of things, of course, I always like seeing your faces. Even if you guys are just hanging out and working, and or using my sound bites, like Don does, on a regular basis, because he's a bit of an asshole. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely still within my time frame. And, oh, you moved. You're dead. You're dead. What is my backpack full of? Ain't you supposed to be working or some shit, Dom?
My name is Jeff.
Yes, that is his way of saying he's supposed to be working. Got it. And I know I say this on the regular. I'm trying to build back to a consistent schedule, but it's a lot of times it's just I don't feel like streaming. I just want a game that I have to worry about trying to possibly entertain an audience with my subpar gameplay and so on and so forth. Either I sell all those or learn all those. One of the two. I'll have to make a run later.
Other guild leader flew over and landed on top of the base and told us that whenever they look over here, they lag.
Maine?
Yeah. I'm like,
what?
none of my guys have FPS issues here. Whatever you experiencing, that's that. I guess you don't know what to tell you.
Hello?
Is that you coming in?
Already
It's
inside.
me.
Yeah.
Hi, Ninja.
What up?
Oh yikes, we are.
Yeah, he was complaining about Maine like we were the source of all their problems. Like
I'm pretty sure it's all the other huge ass bases in the area as well. Those don't help. I didn't even know you were online, Veg, by the way. Alright, what do you want to do? You want to collect the bodies, or you want to collect carbon?
I mean, I know where I can get carbon. I don't know a route, but I do know it's kind of frustrating getting it over there with the quicksand.
That's easy,
Right.
dude.
Oh yeah, I guess I could go around. I'll just go
What?
get carbon.
Do you have any Benny?
Box.
Do you have any Benny traits to
Mm.
increase your yield and shit?
Next time somebody says
Yeah.
that, tell them code ninjabibs@zx.com. Have a good day.
Fuck off, dog. Yeah, if you get the harvesting benefits out of the planetologist or whatever, and yeah, it's planetologist, not the Benny, you should be fine. I'll go work the volunteers. Maybe some more iron.
Yeah, I probably need to run some aluminum because me and Frost need it for warehouse chests. Start cranking aluminum for that.
Which one? Were the
What
bases
do we need
that
all
I
the
just
carbon for?
jumped out of?
Steel.
No.
Oh.
Carbon and iron mixed steel.
I'm assuming steel is for the thumpers.
Yeah. Nobody's here. Just mind your own business. Where's your base at, Scarlet? Is it around the South Ironworks? Because that's where ours is. This is one of our forward operating bases, I should say. Let me... Western Vermilius. This is Fob Iron, which is where we operate out when we need iron and aluminum. We just run a route over here. Our main base is up here. And this is our etherite crystals. Then we got a base down here for jasmium and a few others for starters. Damn it. Oh, wait, where is it? That's where it is.
Yeah, that's crazy. 5,000 carbon is only half of the buggy storage.
I mean, it's a lighter material. That's the best way to describe it.
Pretty sure I also put that the bigger buggy boob thing on.
Yeah, you were talking
And
about
so-
doing that.
Yeah, I put that on last night, so that I'm pretty sure also drastically increases. So.
Oh yeah, it does.
I just didn't know by how much, but dear lord, we got 6,000 and it's at like 50%.
Keep shooting each other. I'm coming up here to collect the bodies. What do you think of it so far, Scarlet? Are you enjoying it?
Ninja, you're never gonna believe this.
What?
Our neighbor moved back in.
Ah.
Power generator's up, there's a door back on, everything's repaired.
Hold on, give me a minute, Fetch.
Like, love that.
We got a sandstorm moving in veg. 2 minutes.
Yep, I'm already back at base. Yeah, this guy really moved back in. After being gone for like 2 weeks. Love that.
Probably got back into the game.
Someone here. They're here.
Germ's gonna be pissed.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Alright, all 7-something thousand carbons offloaded.
What direction is that storm coming from? Can you tell me?
Northeast, or northwest rather, sorry. Yeah, it's coming straight, like, down across.
Take what I got.
Would you like me to start cranking steel?
Yeah.
Alright, carbon is now run dry, but we're printing 2,500 steel.
Okay. We'll call that good for right now. I'll go get some more iron. Bro, you gotta learn how to
Sector
park,
weather
man.
alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Yeah, I try to get it in there, and then I sit there and fight it for 5 minutes, so I just give up.
It's not that hard. Just tap it.
Well, I figure you have an easier parking spot over there than I do. Because I gotta try not to back into the pillar.
So just take it to the and stop, not too far. So bring us to the front tracks, or like right up here on the slide bar. Back it up a little bit more. No. And stop.
It's sliding.
Yeah. Just hop out. Yeah, that's fine. That's all I really do. It's like, I want to park it there.
Yeah, no, that little dude freaking broski really rebuilt. Oh, this is Stroth. What is Stroth doing?
Stroth's probably in here to gather shit he needs too.
Except he might not have paid his taxes because his windows are damaged now. So he might not have shields.
His taxes aren't too. Wait, that little fob right next to us is Stroth?
No. I don't think so. It's just the dude whoever lives over here moved back in, but maybe didn't pay taxes because when I was over here a minute ago, his windows are fine, but then that storm rolled through and now his windows are cracked.
Oh, which, the right side or the left side?
Right side. The dude that's preventing us from, like...
If you're talking the little whack shack with the generator outside, then yeah, he needs to go.
Yes, he does. That's what I'm saying. He moved out and then I guess moved back in.
Or he realized how much iron he needed.
Yeah, but still, bro. He needs to go. Like, I want to know who owns that and then just kick him out. Be like, look, I will hand you 100,000 Solari to go anywhere else.
I wouldn't even hand him that much.
Like 50. Be like, look, dude, you gotta go. We don't want you here.
Or leave my base alone, veg.
It better not be you, Dom.
He came in and then
Fucking commercial.
Right.
Right
So
when he was about to answer.
hang on.
2 minutes.
Yep.
yeah, Dom, that little shack better not be you, dude.
What are you gonna do about it, veg? It is mine. It says daddy on it.
Where?
Go over there and look at it. It says daddy.
I do not see the words daddy on it anywhere.
You're not looking in the right spot.
Oh, okay. Like,
You didn't even go look at it.
I've looked at it a handful of times. I actually tried to nuke it with a worm like 6 times.
No, I put it right in the good spot.
Yeah,
you
but
put it
you
in a
did.
shit spot is what you did.
Yeah, get locked up in another crate, veg.
I didn't even do nothing this time. I
think you
get
told me
locked
or
up for
else.
existing.
You heard that right, Ninja? He said or else.
Or else what?
That's what he told me, or else.
You're putting words in people's mouths, Dom. Come on now.
See? See?
What I heard.
That's
felt
what
it in
I
my soul.
heard.
You better not be your base or else.
I did not say or else. Never have. Don't know what you're
got it,
talking
though.
about.
I have ESPN, bro.
You got that ESPN.
You have it on ESPN?
Oh, never mind. He's
Oh.
young. I forgot.
His
Yeah.
walls are crumbling.
Go
That's
pay
what I'm
my
saying.
taxes,
I don't
Reg.
think he paid taxes, so his shields are down.
And have I been on for the last like week and a half?
Well, it's been rebuilt.
Yeah,
So you
'cause-
would have had to be.
Mm-mm. Somebody else has access. Only one other person. And he's in this Discord.
Yeah, Jerm, appreciate you. Pizza, anytime, anywhere. You, me, and Pyrex. We got a little group fun going on. Dom, you're telling me this is your shit right here, the one we're standing on.
Hold on, I'm on like a 2-minute timeout. Oh, I'm here. Let me see. Yes.
Right now, Pizza's saying this is his roof.
See?
I don't know who to believe. I just want to demo it.
Hi, pizza.
Yeah, it needs to disappear so that we can expand the base.
Cash out me $50 and I'll make it disappear.
Straight up.
You think
scam.
the land's worth that much?
Straight up scam right there.
Yeah, that's a scam.
I don't know what server you're on, or who else that is, but I'm claiming. Thanks, Pizza.
So anything that happens with that house, we blame on pizza, right?
Anything that
That's-
happens
that's
at that
what
house, we blame on Dom.
Oh, okay.
Pizza's just trying.
Germ's hanging out with the wifey.
I'm not blaming it on Germ. Germ's part of the reason why we want a gun. We want to expand.
Yeah.
Germ has access to it.
No, he doesn't.
Are you sure?
He would tell me if he had access to
Man
it.
said, "Are you sure?"
Or it's a very big plan just to fuck with Ninja.
It's not my base. Germ is in charge of iron. I just maintain the fucking materials.
Okay. that just came out like less than a month ago.
For a hot fucking minute for pizza is like a week. If it's not Final Fantasy 14, he's not playing it. Oh, you're the Warframe guy now, pizza? I'm sorry.
I did that for like 3 weeks straight. I blame bots on that one.
Yeah, I saw you guys playing the other night. I tried to get into Warframe, I couldn't. Alright, so iron is stacked. In my case, I had the misfortune of having people basically power level me, and I didn't know what the fuck was going on, so I was like, okay, I'll put this down. Not gonna lie, I thought about picking it back up again, but was like, no, I ain't got time for that. Huh?
Hello, bots.
Yeah, our neighbors are using potatoes for machines, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, nice.
Or like we were just working on our base and everything was fine. We're not sure it's anything you did, but every time we turn this direction and pull out our build money, we just freeze. I'm like, yeah, my guys don't have that issue. I don't tell you.
I feel it.
Did you do my recommendation?
Recommendation?
Code Ninja Bibs.
Haven't we said like fuck Code Ninja Bibs at this point? Like, have we not put Corvid through enough pain?
We unfortunately put Corvid through enough pain, but anybody
Well,
else
that's
we
just
don't
Corvid.
know.
Yeah, I mean, out of how many did he get his through Zydex?
Mm-hmm. Out of how many rigs that's come out there, there's always going to be at least one that's going to be fucking.
Yeah, I mean, we have like
But
8 in the Discord
3
right now.
times over.
That just honestly, I want to chalk that up to that's just fucking bad manufactured parts.
I blame Corvid.
What'd Corvid ever do to you, Dom?
He's always blown me up. But I have killed him in
It's
space.
probably deserved then.
I have killed him in space, though.
Okay, iron stacked again. We definitely need to go out into the desert and start getting fucking plastinium so we can do the bigger chests.
I love my big chest. Great. They're expensive though.
Veg, I hope when you get a car, you never let it run as low as you do this buggy. For fuel.
July 21st.
He has like 2 more years. Be okay.
Oh, okay. So I'm like 8.
No,
Like
you
8.
should lose your license.
Doing
get
what, Dom?
A lot of things. It's easy to lose your license, sir.
I feel like you want me to fail so that you can laugh at me.
No, we want you to succeed. But should you fail,
I
we will laugh
I
at
don't
you.
think we is applicable here. I think Dom wants to see me crash and burn.
I definitely don't want to see you crash or burn.
That's the cops. Cops are out.
Yeah, no, they almost got a hold on me.
Can't even outrun the cops in the real game. How are you gonna do it in real life?
I don't. Okay.
Give me a turn.
Don't worry. I believe in you, Veg.
Thanks, Ninja. Appreciate it.
Are you building your car?
Oh Lord, no.
Are you saying July for just your permit or your actual license?
No, my license. Because, you know, I scheduled it a month and a half ago, and that was the earliest you could get in.
Oh yeah, see, you're fucking up. I'm sure there's more than one DMV.
There is, but, you know, we could have just driven an hour and done it like 2 weeks ago, but my dad didn't want to drive an hour to go do it, and honestly, I wasn't going to argue with him because he seemed pretty dead set on waiting another month and a half to only drive 10 minutes. Like,
Honestly, waiting it out doesn't really matter.
And I wasn't going to pressure my mom because she's had a lot going on with work and stays pretty busy during the weeks, and then on the weekends we've been having to consistently go down to my grandparents' house to take care of stuff.
Logical
so I didn't wanna put that on
decisions.
her.
That's good. Most kids are throwing fits these days.
See,
Over
I
stupid
try to be
shit.
logical, and it works about half the time, but when it works, it like works. But then when it doesn't, it's like crashing and burning.
So you know you can get a motorcycle now too, right?
Yeah, except I don't really think that's my jam.
You get like 65 miles to the gallon.
Yeah, but I don't think either of my parents would ever like let me live if I did that. So that's part of the problem.
I
You
mean,
just
yeah,
gotta
you
start
get
young.
you get a lot of good gas mileage out of a motorcycle, but at the same time, you have to drive so much more defensive.
Yep. And
Talking
like,
about white knuckled and puckered up.
yeah, I don't know, cause I'm either gonna share my dad's car with him for quite a bit, and he drives a pretty large vehicle, or I'm gonna get an old '99 GMC pickup for my grandparents that we'll probably have to look at getting repaired, cause it's been sitting there who knows how long.
So you're gonna be working on your own vehicle. See, that's what you should be figuring out. Going to cut those lawns and make some extra money and get that truck running. Like, hey, how much you guys want for this truck?
You mean like putting super glue on the bumper?
JB Weld is not super glue.
JB Weld is super good.
No, it is not.
It is.
It works wonders.
It does, but it's essentially the automotive equivalent of heavy-duty super glue.
Don't listen to Ninja. He just had to use a lot of it in the army.
I had to use too much of it in the army. That shit sticks to your hands. Jesus.
I fixed my headers. Until something else happened to the car a month later.
That's the only time I wore gloves, when I was working on something.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I used a stick to mix it and put it on.
Oh yeah, no, I mean I did too, but there were times where like you were helping somebody else and they were getting it all over the place.
You point and laugh and walk away.
I hit him so
First
hard.
sergeant
he's
just called me.
fucking fixed.
Someone's here.
Oh shit. That was fun.
Tracks backing.
Come on, I just want to suck the blood out of these bodies. Did I bag you? Bagged you now. Alright. Some bodies, some blood. It's a good day in the desert. Yeah, chest up here? There's no chest up here. Just a fuel cell.
Yeah, it's time for our next door neighbors to look for new rigs.
Remember now, go dangerbrickets.x.com.
I want them to never come back and bitch again. We need to find someone else to send code to.
No, they won't come back and bitch at us. Just be like, hey, I heard about this on the internet somewhere.
No. Like, I have this brand new PC and it should be totally fine. I still can't do shit. Don't hear that.
Honestly, that's gonna happen regardless anywhere you go. It just happens to be funny that it's Corvid, and it happened 3 times. I have a feeling he just got a bad batch of components. But you know what? He didn't have to pay a dime to get it repaired.
Yeah, except he still lost an enormous amount of time. And time is probably the most valuable thing.
Time is valuable, but you know what? We ain't got nothing but time.
Like, months. He lost.
He didn't lose months. He lost maybe 6 weeks.
Oh, he lost months because this was up and back. Remember, this is a constant thing since last year.
No, because when did he originally get it? I can't remember.
He got it last year, then he had issues with it. Sent it away, got it back, sent it away again, got it like... This has been a recurring issue.
No, Frost, it's not aluminum. Disregard what you see in the right-hand side of the screen. Ooh, more bodies, too. It's worth the blood. Give me the blood for right now. Go get the wheels, move the fuel cells around. But yes, Frost, I'm tracking that you need a shit ton of aluminum for fucking containers.
Oh, do not. You need to get large containers down on that medium, so it's gonna be cancer otherwise.
Yeah, I know. We would need the fucking plastinium, right?
Yeah, plastinium, yeah.
I'm thinking this Thursday, after I get back from taking my car in for its maintenance, we go out and we hit the desert, see what we can find.
I had plenty so far, but it's still nowhere near as fast as getting a drill out, but we'll have that done. Cut array is so much faster than by hand.
We can't mine plastinium, can we?
No, plastinium is the result of strontium and titanium.
Oh, yeah. I knew I was missing that step. That's right. That back, give me that back. Yeah, it should be a little bit good. I'll get some more aluminum. What you doing, Veg? Oh, Veg is dead.
Veg, why aren't you in school?
You know what, Frost? You shouldn't talk because, you know, vocally, you sound like you should be in school yourself.
Hey, I graduated. I did my part.
I know you graduated. I'm still saying, you sound like you belong in high school.
Damn.
So we know
one
for
sec.
you. Never mind, I can't finish out the straight face.
1 second, I'll be right back.
Yeah. And the storm happens tonight. No, that's a Josh.
No, it's you. I love it. It's so fun.
What was that?
I love it. It's swamp spawns. It's the funnest thing ever.
No, it's not. It's not.
It just shakes it up.
No, we need to go back and go play some Call of Duty, and then we'll have this discussion again.
You gotta have that thing installed. Yeah, dude, don't worry. We'll go back and play some Call of Duty. Just give me 3 business days to download it. Doesn't work on weekends.
Yeah, sadly, that is one of the games that is still on my hard drive because I play with my brother or my friend's brother.
Yeah, Vin and them play Warzone. They're like, you should hop on. I was like, I deleted that like 3 years ago.
No, fuck Warzone.
I'm good. Good. The only battle royale I'm playing is Fortnite. And even that one's starting to turn into Call of Duty because it's just so giant. Get on this stupid Dune game.
Hmm?
Just getting on the stupid Dune game.
Why is it stupid? Why you have to be mad? It's only a game. Well, you know you didn't have to buy it. You didn't have to let us peer pressure you into buying it.
I low-key wish I bought it earlier, but I was sitting there, I was like,
Battle after battle, he just keeps missing.
All right.
So many fights he's missed.
I joined Call and to be so very subtly talked about, like, oh man, I wonder if we had, like, imagine we had, like, Cap. Imagine, like, you know, that guy just big planes all the time for us. Oh, imagine he was here. Oh, I bet he'd have a ton of fun.
He would, but you know,
He wouldn't even have
would.
the ground. He wouldn't, you know.
Yeah, he actually would. Yeah.
Yeah, he wouldn't. He would just have to, you know, engage with these really interesting mechanics. You want to hear about the mechanics, Josh? Let me tell you about the glide mechanics. I'd get off call because I'd like just stop in. And my girlfriend's like, so how's your Star Citizen crew? I'm like, oh, they're playing the Dune game, so, you know, the Star Citizen part is probably not going so well. And I'm like, they keep talking that, like, about planes every time I join.
Yeah. All this, 90% of the fights are in the air.
Yeah, come play with the
Like, how-
ornithopters.
They really are.
When I get home from Boston, I will go get a plane. And then I didn't realize I had to, like, actually play the entire game to get to the plane, and I was a little bit annoyed about that. But now I'm at the point of the game where I can actually get the plane.
Well, it's one of those things where they just don't go, hey, here you go. You're a level fucking 0 with the ability to build these things that you cannot repair.
Listen, I was not a fan of the rest of this game. Like, it was alright. It was very alright. I knew, but I'm not the average person. I know what I'm here for. I know why I slotted $40.
I mean, to be fair, we're all not the average person, and we're all here. Like, we all know what we're here for. For me, though, when it comes to games like that are built in a very specific universe or built around a universe, I'm here for the story, the lore. Everything else for me is just bonus.
Well, I don't hate the world building bots, and I was like, I have no clue about doing this. The only thing I was like, if it was anything else, I'd probably be doing it as well. I'm like, I don't know anything about this shit. He's like, me neither. About the PvP's good, so, you know, hop on. I'm like, yeah, fair enough. And then I get on and they patched out the PvP, and I feel baited.
No, they didn't patch out the PvP. They just shrunk the PvP zone.
Yeah, no, I'm hyperboleing for funny.
I'm being very much Drax the Destroyer. Our reflexes are too fast.
Did you guys farm
nothing can
aluminum
go in my head.
this morning? I threw some. I got like 2 scout ornithopter loads of aluminum last night and just threw it into the refinery.
I remember. But come to the hangar real fast.
Well, I gotta fly from warehouse. Be there in a minute. I had no place to store, like, my rocket launcher, so I had them in my pocket this whole time. So I was like, Frost, I'm putting a box in your warehouse.
You mean you
Like a
don't just
man
walk
pad or your
around with
rockets?
a pocket full of rockets and a launcher?
I don't have a man pad. I'm talking about the ornithopter.
Gotcha.
No, the man pad uses missiles actually. Just so you know.
Yeah, they're still rockets. They don't track anything. They're all fucking rockets.
No,
People need to stop calling them fucking
actually,
missiles.
the game calls them missiles.
Give a fuck what they call them. They're still rockets.
No,
These
don't
are the
worry.
missiles that don't know where they're at all times.
It threw me off too because I saw rockets and missiles in the box.
We
and I was
had
like,
this
oh.
conversation once already. They don't track.
I
They're
sat there
all
and I like
fucking rockets.
looked at them and I'm like, oh, the ones you shoot out of the plane and like have limited tracking, so those must be missiles. They're not like dumbfire rockets. And then I grabbed like 2 stacks of missiles and everyone's like, no, they're rockets. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense. I had to like mute my mic. I low-key got mad. I was like, why is it called missiles? Rockets and what the
Don't worry. We've gone round and round.
We've had acronyms for this for like 45 years.
We understand. Trust us. We understand. Oh, there's my vehicle backup tool. Why is it there?
Yeah, so. And once you get here, you'll be able to see how everything is organized.
Yep. I'm flying on over now. Low-key could have just taken a shortcut through the world map, but I don't like waiting in the load screen. I'd rather be flying, even if it's slow.
It's more practice for you. That's all it is.
We're gonna see today. I'm probably, if there's control points active, I'll probably go camp one. Just
Why
see
not?
how
See
it
control
is.
points till tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh.
The nicest,
Reset.
the Coriolis storm.
The flight mechanics are alright. They're very alright. I don't love them. I don't hate them. They're not as responsive in glide mode that I would like. But like.
Oh no, it's a fucking wing glider.
Oh wait a
It's
minute.
not
This
a
is
fucking
not my
plane.
base.
Huh? Are you lost?
There's a base next to ours that's like.
Yeah.
He was
it
landing
looks
at the
like
neighbors,
no-
at the next door neighbors. That's what he was doing.
Why is the shield glitching? Also, everyone parked like a dumbass here. Anyways,
Over here. Over here.
where do you want me?
This way.
I can't see you actually. There's too much dust in there.
Southeast.
Alright.
Forward.
Do you want
Said
me
forward, not
horizontal or vertical?
no, out of that hangar into this one.
This is the southeast hangar.
No, I'm looking at the southeast hangar. There we go.
I'm gonna park right in the middle. It'll be mad annoying.
That's the deal, not me.
You would.
It's
Where all
okay,
the
only
fucking combat ornithopters will be.
landing gear
Half the fucking, honestly, most of the ornithopters in the silo are fucking tier 4.5 trash. So that's where we'll put the actual.
built this tier
Here,
5 goodness.
everybody's
Probably
an
gonna
everyday
lose that.
driver out there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You might move another way, so.
Out the way. This is where the good ornithopters will be. Ones that are ready to go to war. Yeah, these ones.
Yeah,
All right.
my
Everything you can possibly need for maintaining and building an ornithopter will be in this room.
I was wondering what this room was. I thought this is where you built like the spice vacuum thing. So I just
Yes, it also builds this. But this is the advanced vehicle fabricator. This thing builds everything from T6 up.
Okay.
Next to it is the smaller vehicle fabricator, which builds everything from 0 to 4. Yeah, 0 to 5. Sorry.
It's gonna be kind of a pain in the ass, but hear me out.
No.
Paint the thing, comb, and then you just red the wings, and then there you go. There's your uniform, because the red is very visible, and so is the comb. Just in case someone else is just like, I like the way that looks.
Well, running with our allies, we paint ourselves in chum.
Yeah, I'm saying you paint the body in chum and then leave the Harkonnen. 'Cause it's
I'm trying to think. Like,
color contrast.
can you really see the wings when you're fighting?
It's literally just the contrast, and then if you're above it, I guess.
I get it. I see the point. I'm just like thinking like how many times in combat I've been able to see a difference between wing and body color.
I really maybe body barely, but most of the times the silhouette you're just lobbing
Mhm.
rockets at.
You can also like do some other stuff.
Figure it out. Anyway,
First draft.
so starting from the left over here, you know everything is. This is the ornithopter part box. All the parts will go.
Okay.
You have to keep them organized and somewhat. I lost the ability to scroll down the storage box, and I don't know why.
Scroll up.
I also can't.
Every other storage box I can scroll down except for this one. I don't not
Oh,
understand
it's
why.
because
Anyway.
we don't have a whole lot of shit in it.
Oh, it like auto allocates.
Yeah,
Alright,
it,
well-
it opens up more inventory slots for you to scroll. Yeah.
All right, so this is gonna be your fuel box. I even have a refinery up over here.
Yep.
Which will directly feed into the fuel box.
When it feels
Oh.
like it.
And
And you
directly
can
next to your
control it.
fuel box, you have to make sure this shit is fueled and filled so you don't go empty, you don't go out of fuel. Next to this one is your wire box. Tons of welding wire. Right here.
Fab, weapons fab, easy.
And this box will
And
be
then
for your
weapons
rockets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, rockets.
yeah, rockets. Yeah, to make sure.
Yeah.
What I missed?
Not a whole lot. We're just talking shit about you.
Fair.
No.
I have a fuck ton, a decent amount of iron at fucking iron. And we're gonna be working with the larger ones, larger storage boxes at your.
I'll make
warehouse.
sure that any ornithopter here is open to you so you can actually repair it and change up parts on it if need be.
Dude, those medium storage boxes are
Mine more aluminum.
Yeah, I know, but come Thursday, after I get back from my car appointment, Bots and I should probably be out there just pulling down as much as we can. Between that and spice, yeah, we'll get it done.
I want more aluminum so that way I can build my own assault for exclusively the fact that I think it looks cool.
You would.
We could use a little bit of aluminum at the warehouse so I can finish up those storage boxes.
Yeah, Frost, I placed down 2 more power generators and then left 2 in blueprint. And then I put down some blueprints for medium refineries so that we could do that. We just need water.
Are you guys planning on harvesting out there too?
Well, I was just doing it for the sense that like we were gonna need the aluminum for the boxes, and I didn't want to get stuff mixed in at the main bases for other things people were needing
No,
it for.
because the second you start putting refineries down, and you start putting everything like it literally just needs to be a thing to hold shit. Because if someone goes down in there to build things, it's going to pull from everything that we stored there.
Yeah, that's just storing for land rat
It's
shit. And
Simply storage.
overflow and shit like that.
Yeah. We can't
So
count
I
the
was-
numbers
I was
of
just
shit
gonna
that.
use
Yeah.
I was just gonna use the large refiner or the medium. Fuck, that's a medium. Oh, no, it's a large. Yeah, it's the medium storage box. I was gonna use the large refiner just because the amount of loss on the medium after using the large is atrocious, dude.
Well,
The
when we
loss, I mean, is mostly water, which we don't really care about.
I can also crank double the amount of aluminum in a large compared to a medium.
Well, yeah, no.
Yeah,
once
but
we
that
get-
also requires a lot more time. And that's the issue. There's other things that need to put down that.
We need to win this
That's
land
why-
thing because the crafting time is gonna
Well,
be
I'm trying to get
mad
enough
long.
power to get a second large going, but like that thing isn't that much faster than the medium.
It's a good thing I do my 1,000 stacks at 3 in the morning.
So I'm gonna go find the buggy, not buggies. I have 2 bikes on this map that for some reason have not died. I need to dismantle.
Oh yeah, that was my side quest for today. I wanted to drive my bike all the way from Loam Space to Frost Space. Also found like a buggy and now it's permanently tied to my account, so I gotta get that out of there.
I'm
Where's
gonna go
Loam?
kill it.
Where's Loam's base?
Over by.
Hey, Ron.
Aaron. Germs. Sort of. Same island Germs is on.
Alright, Benny Jesuit trainer at Harco Village is on the second floor of the long hallway, you said?
First
First floor.
long hallway. It's like a
By
long
the
red
weapons
hallway.
vendor.
Long hallway, very red.
Long hallway, very red. Got it.
Very narrow too.
How the fuck did we end up with 6,000 granite? What the fuck?
A name?
At the warehouse.
Fuck if I know.
I was like, oh, we need like at least 1,000.
I want to make it a habit of us to build at least 50 leap dispenser belts a day and throw them in the warehouse.
Oh my god, I've been repairing mine like every 26 minutes. It's pissing me
Leap?
off. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you need to go to full. Full is a whole. You're Superman full.
I
Like, drop into their aluminum, to be honest.
if we're gonna want to get the mediums at the warehouse, we are gonna need a small amounts of spice melange and a good amount of the plastinium.
Yeah, I'm aware. I was farming plastinium today, but again, we still need a shit ton more, and it's not going to go any faster with me mining it because I don't have fucking mining buffs. So.
Me neither, as I say, cracking all the aluminum rocks next to the base.
I don't recognize
I have mining
the
buffs. I
pattern
can
of your footfalls.
get some with an
Who
escort.
are you?
Possible.
You're in dubious. Though
Yeah,
I'm
I
but
found a
a
sword
mangled
master.
memory of Saren Valen. A memory is enough to thrash
He's,
you. Seems
Benny
there's
is,
an old
like,
custom
right around the corner,
on
just
this
close by.
cruel planet.
What generators
to
did you
cast
add,
the blind.
Veg? The
Several
wind
curves
turbines or what?
accosted me to
Oh yeah, but they're down.
You've either
Oh,
received
here, I
too
just
little
logged in.
or
I'll show
too
you.
much training for me to be able
Did you
to
see what I added in front of the
properly
base?
shape you.
Or off to the side, I mean?
Yeah. So like I put them down here.
Okay, that's good. Just
I mean,
the
and we
one,
can
or-
move them, but
Oh,
no.
okay,
See,
yeah,
my
yeah.
one problem with this
Yeah.
is the way that the F and the S are touching, but then the 4.
I ran out
isn't.
of space. I thought I would have enough. I shifted it like 3 times, dude. But then I realized I just don't have enough space.
No, there
I'm
needs
hitting-
to be like
I'm hitting
one
the
more
edge of.
space here.
I know. I'm hitting the edge of my land claim. That's why. We're gonna have to buy like 3 more.
Who's at main right now?
I have Frost. I have money that we can put towards land.
We have land claim, but fucking the land claim things at man. Let's look at the gold chest at the bottom.
Only a matter of time.
Yeah, it's like
BRise is my
Cool.
name.
I'll grab them later.
Mechanic. Not the only
Clover's at
one,
main
but
right now. I'll give
I'm
you
the only one
associate
I'd
on my
recommend.
ornithopter if you want to grab aluminum.
There are a lot
like,
of people in hardcore
700.
you don't want to deal
You guys get the
Uh,
chance,
Some would
check
take the
out
water right
check
of
out
your
what's on the
mouth.
side of the warehouse.
This place has a way of
Kind of
making
cool.
people mean.
I don't know who's that man, but it ain't me.
That's
Not
no
it.
problem. I can move it
But
myself.
I'm
What are you
sure
wearing,
you
Veg?
mean
What is
can
that?
we
What armor
do
set is
for
that?
each other?
Like the
Harker
cape?
Scout.
Well, you can
Oh.
find fuel here,
I
but
like it.
also tools.
Is there a Harco
I've
heavy?
got
I haven't
access
seen
to
it.
vehicle schematics too.
I don't know.
What's
Yes,
on your
there
mind?
is.
I like the
rank four.
cape. That's why I've like. Is there? Oh shit! I might go buy that.
55K for that Harco.
I would run it, but they don't make like I don't think they make like a still suit variant. So I just,
They have still see swatches.
yeah,
I fuck with the cape. I like capes.
No, the
have
cape
this
is
one.
sick. Okay, Frost. So do we want to do what we talked about with the storage containers on these shelves?
Yeah. I
And
was
then,
even
like,
thinking like if if resources wasn't an issue, I would say we could put the small on the bottoms and like the mediums up top. But
Okay,
that would be
hold on.
stupid expensive.
So do like here, right? Here, and then because these technically have to support the one up
Yeah, let's
top,
just get a
so-
few of these smalls going,
And it's
and then once
And
we
what
have
are you
more
supposed
plastic,
to
Buggy dismantled.
start with the other one.
Bike.
So you have. Perhaps you possess a
So then
hidden
here.
dimension I failed to
The
recognize.
bike is no more. Oh, found the other one.
If your
So how much
skill as an
plastinium do we have to
operative matches
spare
your
for
impudence,
storage boxes
you may be right.
over at the warehouse? Should we hold off on that
I
for now?
have a task for you.
Hold off for now.
I've come
We
to
literally
Arrakis
don't
in
even have enough to
pursuit
build
of
the fucking
research
refinery we
critical
need.
to a
Oh no,
theory I'm
the
trying to prove. A theory I
Jenny
will
we need.
prove.
We're gonna just put down a bunch
It's
of the
far
We
too
got
small.
complex
set back
to
a
explain.
little bit today
Suffice it to
after I
say,
was
it involves
playing
the study of bloodlines,
tennis with a
specifically
man
the
pad
bloodlines of the
with another
early
guy.
Seven.
So that sent me back on Ornithopter.
Because they thrive in the desert, a
I was about to say,
place
would you lose?
so chaotic and
on
inhospitable.
the
Yeah,
bright
we were
side,
basically all
Attempts
just
to
farming
settle
spice,
it
and
have
the
come to
guy just said,
abject
you know,
failure.
strafing run, and he just started
And
we just
so
started
we
going
study
backwards and
them to
forwards with
learn what
fucking
we
rockets on
may,
the man pad.
hoping that one day
So
we
far, I
too
like
will
that.
master the sand.
Yeah.
I need you to seek
But
out
see,
all
those, like, then
Okay,
I don't
find
think
more
I don't think
holy
we can
writings.
put anything on the other side behind them.
No, but they're big enough that at that point it wouldn't really matter. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to put these down now. We're not gonna have the materials for
I
these
mean, I
for
just
a
wanted to
while.
like, just so that we could visualize, but
Yeah.
I'll just leave that one there, and then yeah, we just need more aluminum for the small ones.
And, well, we're
Hit
gonna
up
have a bunch
the,
cranked for a while.
Oh, great, my suspense.
There's one of our steel boxes.
Are we already out of all the refined aluminum that I put in last night? Is it still there?
Yeah.
Where did it go? Duraluminum?
I don't know. I didn't actually notice any aluminum. Because, I
What do
mean, these
you-
3 boxes are 45 each.
I was gonna say,
There
what are
should
you
have been,
using
like-
aluminum for? You should just be making aluminum boxes, right?
No, I'm saying, did all the aluminum get used up for duraluminum? Because there was like
You talking about at Maine or your warehouse?
at Maine.
Oh man, I don't know. I
At
know
Maine,
we've
we
got
are
a,
cranking Ornithopters all morning.
yeah, we've
Oh,
got
okay.
duraluminum
It
at
probably went.
They built like
iron, and we're cranking
2,
more.
possibly 3 Ornithopters.
Assaults or scouts?
3 scouts and 1 set of assaults. Actually, that wouldn't matter. It was the we had T6 wings and an assault, so we didn't actually build a new assault. Just be 3 scouts.
Aluminum is cooking. I'm probably gonna go hit crystals and jasmine. Actually, I need to repair my shit first before I go.
I guess the next question would be: do you have access to Jasmine? Yes.
Nope. I've been doing it myself.
We can send veg down
Painful
there.
it is.
We're gonna need aetherite crystals pretty soon too.
Well, if Josh is
Yeah,
gonna do that
going there.
now, then we can send veg down to Jasmium. Start getting a fuck ton of Jasmium.
Yo,
I'm
actually,
gonna head back.
hold up. Where's the
I'm gonna head back
where's
to
the
Maine.
assault at? I mean, is that up in the southeast?
The
corner?
assault should be in the silo.
Got it.
All right, I'm gonna head to Maine then, because I still have a bunch of aluminum ore in the buggy that I need to set for.
Silo as in like top hanger of the
Yeah, main bit, like the main bit,
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
I didn't know if you meant like in the silo or on top of the silo.
Someone managed to get an assault inside of the base, then we need to have.
Oh, I didn't know if you like deconstructed it and put it in a box type of thing.
Really, an assault sitting at the bottom in the lobby? Yeah.
No. You can put a scout down there. So I'm gonna park now. Just park where at the bottom. Okay.
I
so
will
don't
leave
back
you on cinder blocks.
While in a cube of cinder blocks.
Can't have shit in Arrakis, man.
That's what I've been saying. Should have seen how I came back to find my sand bike like 4 or 5 times.
Alright.
It's because you left it hanging out with
I don't have access
Jawas.
to this assault anyway, so
Probably.
I'll just use my scout.
Alright, I have dismantled both bikes. I have 5 more vehicle slots. Woo!
So metal wise, the only thing we really need to stock up is iron.
Iron, yes. And then we need to mass produce leap suspensor belts.
What about
Is
weapons?
it the next? Is that the next thingy, Mavar?
Hmm?
Is that the next like mine race thing?
It's one of the common lands red things. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Not too hard, but requires mass production. That will help us get a whole lot of bits.
Does the booster on the buggy take the storage slot?
Yep.
So I kind of want to put a booster with the storage, so that way I can just boost straight across the street.
What do you mean the vehicle inventory is not empty? Did I not did not empty you?
I promise.
Just carting around
Hi, John.
fucking volunteers.
For main or iron?
For iron.
Once I drop off, once I get the rest of the stuff I'm cooking, I'll probably go for some bodies at main.
Surprised the Harkonnen border police didn't, stop me and say, "Hey, what are these two bodies doing in your cargo pods?"
Chilling.
Oh, hello, Ruff.
They mind their own business as
How
long
are
as they're
you?
getting paid, which they are.
How you been? What you been up to? You don't call, you don't write, you don't come hang out.
I heard you guys like bought out like a square to win the last one to prevent like a tic-tac-toe, so.
No, we didn't buy it out. That's the crazy part. They bought it out and they still fucked it up.
Yep, they lost.
It's a bunch of children on summer vacation. What do you want from them?
Who's in my parking spot? It's my spot. Ya master. Land. Land. There we go.
Oh yeah, you figured out how to push like 195, 200 kilometers an hour yet?
I can't hit shit. I can't hit that in a dive.
You can upside down.
Oh,
Should
is
be
it
to get
inverted?
close. Mm-hmm.
Alright. I was fucking around in inverted last night. I was like, I wonder. This feels like the game that there would be like a glitch that you can go faster inverted.
You can skip along the way and get some pretty crazy acceleration inverted.
Well, you see, Ruff, if you come hang out with us, we go out into the deep. The problem is, of course, is that you would have to be on the same world and in the same siege as us.
Okay, Josh, can add you to my ornithopter as well. So,
What I wouldn't give for a prospector right about now.
Right?
What the mole?
This was not what I meant when I said I wanted to handle it.
Yeah, the mole would do wonders.
Bro, we've got
Small
hand
library.
mining, we've got hand salvaging. That's
Oh,
like Star
very
Citizen.
nice. What house are you, Ruff?
The game keeps emailing me like, oh, you want to come back? Ooh, we're the chairman's club. Don't you want to like buy some new vehicles that you could have missed at Invictus? And I was like, no. Close.
Why are you lying
Mark
for,
this
Josh?
spam.
We know you're going to buy more vehicles.
No, I'm not. I haven't bought a vehicle in like 3 years.
But you buy
I've been
enough vehicles
rotating
to
the
have to
same
start
money.
credit.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I just move my hanger around.
Oh, no, Ruff, no, don't be in a
They
tradies.
caught on to my ways. That's why I don't have an Idris. Like, yeah, we're gonna increase the Idris war bond, non-war bond by like $1 million. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Too late. Don't worry. I would have gone Atreides to myself if
You know how rockets
we
like,
weren't
attract
planning on
the
going Harco because of the color scheme and the aesthetics.
Just completely out of curiosity. That would work in the PvE area, right?
Yeah, it would.
Oh, okay, brilliant.
You griefing?
I thought about it.
Well, stop thinking.
Start doing. You're right.
Exactly. Like the great
Gatekeep Agia Gap and just sit there with an ornithopter as people trying to cross on the bikes.
Like the great philosopher Dave Chappelle once said. Why? 'Cause fuck 'em, that's why.
Rude.
Modern problems require modern solutions.
There will be less people in the deep if we just simply never allow them to get out of the starter zone.
And if they have a
about it.
problem,
I
then
appreciate you,
they can
Bubba.
just sanction us with their army.
Yeah, bro, I always sanction with the armor. Oh wait, you don't have an army. What I would do if I didn't have an army? Shut the fuck up. You make speak 12 languages, but you're gonna need it when you're
Enjoy
in
your
Times Square
lurk.
selling fake hats.
Alright, we got some metals cooking. When is the voting end? Is it over yet?
Nope.
Oh, there's literally like 30 more minutes. People want vehicles? I thought we can just make all these vehicles.
You can.
What, are they stupid?
I guess.
Why did they want? Okay.
Bro, I was gonna spend the whole week just cranking aluminum at like
Yeah, for real.
75% reduced time.
Oh, you. No, you
Unless
don't want
they
to do
didn't
that.
fix it.
Why not?
Because you'll be doing it with one block at a time.
Yeah, unless they didn't fix it, then you'd be doing what Herp's been doing.
I got time.
So this is Rob you're talking about.
Yeah, but it's also Frost who will
There-
fall
if
asleep in the
there's
middle of
enough
production.
Yeah, that's fine. He gets a little nap, wakes up, and back to work. Commitment.
Knocking out like 5 feet from a PvP zone inside the PvE area is like just plus aura.
Tell me you didn't do that.
Okay, I won't tell you.
Means he's done it.
No, he didn't do it. He said he didn't tell me. It's alright. Never happened.
Couldn't have been me.
It's totally you.
Your Honor, you weren't there. How could you know?
Who's left a Mark 1 PSU just lying on the floor?
No, I did. There's spite.
I spite thee.
That's what I do. I randomly leave my trash like on the front doorstep of the base of it. I don't leave it inside the base.
Hey.
The skins, yeah, the Oro skins look fucking fantastic. Can I just crawl underneath it? Stop it.
Okay, you win. That's fair.
Are we starting the inner PvP early tonight?
No.
I wish we could institute the position 1, position 2, position 3, position 4 in this game.
You know what I wish? I wish I had 4 markers in my party.
Yeah, that would help. So you didn't get compelled randomly in a fight?
Yeah, I would also like to not get attacked by a friendly anything. That'd be nice. Or at least not targetable.
We have arrived safely here at Mirzabah.
By skills or abilities.
I would agree with not targetable.
Oh, mother.
I don't hate friendly fire.
More impressive than we were told.
Bullet is a bullet, I'd understand that, but like a targeted ability.
Yeah, that makes the targeting like really awkward when like two people make contact with each other.
The 7 mystic questions.
Yeah, get people dogpile one human with swords like it.
Here in the shadow.
Best part is everyone involved in the fight is a Harkonnen.
Hours in prayer and meditation. Strengthening
I get compelled not once, not twice, but 3 times by my own team.
Like the bird that would carry this message. My thoughts fly across
Just
the
out of pure
sands to
curiosity,
you.
does the compel
Your
CC
loving daughter,
last as long as it does
Kava.
on players? That it
That
does on
depends.
NPCs?
It depends, because there's 2 ways out that not everyone knows about. One is through dashing, and the other one is through having the actual skill, which uses stamina basically to do the same thing that the dash would. It nullifies the CC. So it can only happen once. It's not a cooldown.
So are you running solo ref, or are you running with a group?
Which one of you rats?
You can double dash out of it.
That's hilarious. So like compel like crippling strikes is just like.
No, compel crippling strike is still good. So basically, when you do this, it's gonna pull them back for a couple seconds regardless, before they have a chance to do anything. They won't sit for like the entire duration like an NPC will. But if they choose to dash out of it, they're using even more stamina. And if they have the technique skill for like Iron Will, then they still use more stamina. So either way, they're using resources to escape that.
What are you
And
complaining
you can
about,
just
Frost?
do it again.
We are running low on fuel.
Well, why not?
So you gotta turn them in a cold pace. Let's do like to eat them.
Josh told me he was eating the diamond dust.
I wasn't eating the diamond dust. I was just in the areas and where it dropped, and I was like, oh, that looks like food. It looks like a dinner plate. So I just never picked it up.
Hey, Pods, Prescient Strike is like meta for sword, right?
I don't know about meta, but I've dumpstered many people with it.
Okay. Just making sure.
It's the only thing that's
No,
worth it,
dual
honestly,
life
in sword tree.
doesn't sound too bad. At least a minimum of 2. I hear solo life is really rough. Coriolis Storm goes down tonight.
Consistently gives you two attacks
And
with damage.
then at least tomorrow for me.
Probably gonna drop foil for
6.
crippling.
Usually by 6 Eastern, it goes down and comes
Foil
back
is
up.
just really abusable in
yeah.
PvE. It's just like okay, boom. Whole crowd is damaged down. I'm like, okay, easy.
Yeah, Eye of the Storm, Dance of Blades, fucking, and Retaliate, I think, are useless.
Oh, 12.
Say, I have
Oh,
Dance
yeah,
of
time
Blades
difference.
right now. I don't have it like mad upgraded, just because like PvE you're gonna clear out a whole room, so you might as well get a damage buff. But I didn't take Eye of the Storm at all. So I took it like once, and I was like, wow, this sucks. Foil is, if you're for like PvE, foil is a lot better.
Dude is
Get
hot.
a freer parry, and you can like damage down an entire group. For PvP, I don't think it's gonna be as good. I'd still be alright, but like not anything to write home about.
We can go in like with the PvP zone. I can show you exactly what happens to people in some cases. Like it's.
Nope.
There's,
I just simply won't touch the ground. I'm wearing a skill suit. So everyone's like, we got this new armor. And I'm like, that's crazy. I'm not leaving my ornithopter. If I do, it's gonna be to quickly pocket it, run around, and then launch a rocket at someone and put it back out of my pocket.
I respect the commitment.
I'm sorry, launch a missile. My fault.
These dudes are using a carry-all to hot drop a buggy in Sheol to get these resources.
Hey bots, can I borrow the buggy?
Yeah, and there's people who
Or
use
not buggy.
for
Can I
box
borrow
missions,
the
man.
carrier?
No.
For going in the fucking radiation, you are high.
A little.
You got a
You
base
see-
for that. I just don't access it. It's Micah's and he hands the access, which y'all apparently never get. I don't know what to tell you at that
No,
point.
Micah's has got access to the buggy.
Micah's gonna
Fade's
get
got
access.
access.
He's like, oh, yeah, never fucking does it.
But no.
You have a base. No, he does it. It just.
Micah's has the buggy. Fade has the base. So.
Oh,
What about-
therein lies the problem.
But then how are we gonna get? Well, what about the ornithopter?
Who is it?
What ornithopter? The one you fly down there yourself?
No, the carrier that we're gonna use to hot drop the buggy.
Since
You're
when do we need
building-
to hot drop the buggy?
I was say you're building your own buggy or your own carrier?
Yeah.
Do you realize that like radiation actively destroys all components?
I did not.
Unit.
I
It
thought-
melts
You fucking
ships.
lied to me, you bastard.
I didn't know.
I was flying my Mark 5 down there, trying to be helpful. And
Okay,
this
well,
sound
I-
like this. I go,
was
hey,
using
does
my-
this damage components? And he goes, nah, it's just you. And I'm like, bet.
Well, I've been flying mine down there too. You gotta get the assault down there to
Frost,
carry
next
the
time you
bigger
come
load.
over here repairing my thing.
Oh God, Frost.
Because you have better repairs.
Okay, who did the stupid?
I have max repairs. I'm supposed to be repairing everyone's
Oh
Lots of
no!
came from
I'm gonna
laughter.
need-
Who
I'm
did
gonna
the
need a
stupid?
max repair, alright?
Oh no!
The usual suspect. Mike
I
is
was
the
leaving it
usual
out of my
suspect.
pocket too while I was mining so I can get back in it quicker. That shit was just
Josh
so
was lied to.
Well, it was the
So-
assault. You're not gonna be able to put in your pocket anyway, so
No,
my
it was
thing was
my scout. I don't have an assault. I haven't.
well,
built one yet.
my assault was just tanking it like a boss. I don't know what to tell you.
It can be, but I burned it
You
up.
don't really
so
care about it
much.
because you don't really fight with it too much, bro. You
Like,
just
I've
made him melt
replaced this
his
already and repaired
brand
it,
new
like, several
components.
times.
Frost, this is what I'm going to war with. I just rocket pods off and fucking get
Break
like
her
work done.
chest
I'm like,
piece.
I daily drive a
yes.
tank right now.
So what would the alternative have been to go get the jasmium? We would have to
I
sacrifice
wouldn't have.
someone.
I
so
wouldn't
we're
have.
not-
Sending in a
Would've been
buggy like they always do. They send in a buggy with a fucking cut array and they cut it. Problem solved. They
last
drive the
night I
buggy
would've
till it
just-
breaks.
I would have done
You know,
the simple and tried and true
I
method.
could've probably just flown up
always
here.
done by Sec 3. I would have made someone else do it.
That's the entire point of Jasmine Base. Grab the buggy, drive it out, cut array it down, and that's how we got shit done.
Well,
Hey, Micah, can I get
unfortunately,
access to jasmium base? Poor
I'm
favor.
working
Fade has the
on it.
base,
And like
Mike
I
has
said,
the-
it's Fade's base.
yeah.
Oh.
Mike is
Someone call
going to
Fade.
get access to the buggy.
And this time we get the buggy, make sure you have like, you know, a screenshot for posterity as
Although
soon as they
I'm-
yell about it afterwards.
I think I might be able to do something about the base thing.
If Fade gave
Um,
you access, you should be able to add
As
people.
far as I well, no. As far as I understand, he's made me co-owner, and I might be able to just scrap the thief and put another one down.
I know that ain't true because I'm a co-owner
So,
for Maine
You
and
know,
I can't.
I'm really glad we were hurting for plastinium yesterday, and they didn't just go, yeah, sure, Josh, here's your Mark 6 components, as I sat in the fucking radiation dot for an hour.
I mean, it's not significant. I never noticed it.
I mean, I didn't notice it either until I'd had my buggy in the red zone for like 4.5 hours worth of time from mining all the jasminium.
It's my one thing I have in this world.
You made him melt it.
You put it in the microwave.
It's
You
just
made
like
him
my
microwave
phone.
his poor bird. That's ridiculous.
It's just like my headphones.
Yeah, he just keeps chucking more shit in the microwave, man.
Not the rad counter.
Josh.wav. Thank you, Corbin.
Oh my piece.
Oh my god, I hate that fucking sound clip. You know how I had a fucking static and it just spammed it every 2 seconds, and I'm like, we are literally mid-pull. I will beat you with hammers.
Is
I'm like, this is
solid
why you're
stance-
doing negative damage.
Is solid stance worth investing in? Reduce poise damage.
Yes.
Okay.
If you're
This
a
was a group-
weeb.
And it annoys me that Final Fantasy is like this because you basically need a resume in order to get into a like higher end static, which makes sense because like people who actually know how to play the game aren't gonna be like,
Alright,
yeah,
where
I'm not gonna
is
show for
this
this random
mouth?
dude.
Alright, where's
I had
the
to join a
Jasmine unit?
mid-core static, and they're doing that shit. And they had a whole thing where they don't want you to upload the logs of the fight, so like they can preserve their like, oh, I'm good at the game thing. I was like, yeah, by the way, I'm live logging all of this. So like every time you fuck up, it's going on your profile.
There's the mouth.
Fuck you. Hit your buttons right.
Thank you, Ruff.
Did you get banned?
No, I left the static because there was some shit, and then came back to this group, and I was like, it's so refreshing to be able to say like, hey, you suck. We're gonna like get you better, but like you suck right now. You couldn't do that in that one.
Hey, you suck. Here's a new nickname.
Yeah, right. Hey, where's all the jasmine needed? Main or Iron?
Send it to main for right now. We can always get more for.
No, in this game, or in our org, I go, you suck. Here's a PowerPoint on how to get better, and we'll sit in 1v1s until you're shitting on everyone. I don't care.
Have we got any
hello,
spice
Bill.
infused aluminum dust?
How are you?
I think I just put some in the
Wait, did we run out?
the purple chest.
At me?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like a crap ton, like literally 12 hours ago.
There's no shot we ran out of, man. There's no.
And who's building?
Oh,
unique
it's
aluminum?
here. It was just the thing was not wanting to register properly.
About to say, if we ran out, we got robbed. Like, there's no way.
Oh, I'm
They said
doing
ratings.
spectacular.
Hey
Having
Josh,
fun
you
exploring
actually
the
do have
worlds
to
of
go back to Star
Arrakis.
Citizen. You gotta get your referrals up so that you can get the
I'm not.
the Mist Street Cleaner.
I quit Star Citizen.
So,
because the only
Josh.
Corvid. I'm sorry, you go.
Look at me.
What's up?
Look at me.
Oh, have you been trying to?
No fight.
No, I'm building a fucking leap suspensor belt. What guys is wrong with you? Everyone's just like, let's fight, and I'm like, damn, dude. I'm wearing a still suit. Chill.
Same.
The only armor I got is on my boots.
Listen, Josh, I don't want to hear it. I fight in a still suit.
Same.
That's good for you. Glad you're doing it. Oh my god, I lost where I built that thing because. Anyways. Yeah, no, I'm not doing referral codes.
How are you doing, Bill?
One of the bigger reasons Corbett and I were like, fuck this game, because
Are
the
you
only
excited
thing
for the
good,
4-day or for the
only
long
way to
weekend?
get better fights in PvP was we just simply needed more people. Like there wasn't any like individual skill progress. We were just like, no.
Yeah, we can confidently say with fewer number, we did some serious fucking damage.
We did very, very well.
We torched a carrier and a crawler and made a whole bunch of people mad.
Made the news.
I
Yeah.
hope.
I'm just waiting for that to get patched out of the game.
You work all but Friday? Ooh,
I mean, they already tried patching it and we still managed to do it. Like,
Yeah.
that was a sub 150 kilometers an hour and we did pull it up.
I put my top down. Oh.
Oh yeah, Marcus, I did move something. I forgot
Where?
Oh, we have sub 100.
What are we doing here? Sorry.
Main. I moved
And that's why I have reserve fuel.
the ornithopter box entirely from the silo to the ornithopter fighter bay.
That's not
Yeah,
fun, Bill.
I
You
kind
gotta
of
have some
figured that
downtime.
was going to be
Yeah.
done at some point because I didn't.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that earlier today myself.
So now over there they have everything required to manufacture ammo, repair, extra parts, all there in a single spot.
Alright,
Is out
let's
of the way.
continue with the Benny Gesserit
Nice.
storyline, or campaign, mission, thingy-mabob. We got the additional stuff that we needed for him. I'm
waiting for our next door neighbor to come back and say, oh, we got screenshots and clips of us losing FPS coming over here. I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I don't give a fuck.
You were complaining?
Computers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
literally,
literally put
I
them
got
aside.
flagged down. The leader of actually, it was like a 2-3 man group living next door in that fucking big ass dildo over there. Yeah, they came over and said, "Yo, y'all do anything weird like spamming a bunch of holograms? We look over here and we're losing a whole bunch of FPS." I'm like, nah. It's totally fine here. Do you consider getting a better computer? I'm like,
I was gonna say, like, get a better
Is this
PC.
dude on a 1060 or what the fuck?
I need a bigger ammo box now.
I work until Wednesday.
Bro,
and
I
then
run
have
fine
let
at
me
May.
not
Thursdays
be
for the
online
weekend
when
off,
these happen, because I will
personally.
get
Is
banned from the game so goddamn quick.
easy to replace.
But also the drawback
There's
about
been
working with the
months
state is that
Bulletproof
I've already
box
been
replaces
paid.
fine.
All my bills have been
At
pretty much
Star
taken care of,
Citizens
except for like
community that I
one or
will
two, and then I
absolutely
broke
let
the
out
rest
on
of
this
the
So
month.
there is no issue
Sucks.
here. My guys are fine. Maybe y'all's your rig or something you did over your end because it ain't over here.
What they say?
He didn't believe me. It's a conversation with him in fucking Harkonnen chat. That was interesting.
Like, I'm getting them occasionally in certain spots, but it's not like prolonged amounts of time.
No. They were saying they were dropping down to like sub 20 frames.
Yeah, no, I'm going like,
Like, what?
I'm going like maybe 50, but like
Skill issue.
like I said, I also have a
They said
poop
they were
rig.
freeze framing looking at this. I'm like,
Okay,
Oh,
no,
hell
that's
yeah.
a little
Maybe-
that's a little much.
Skill
That's a
issue,
little
dude.
much.
Alright.
I don't know.
Get a little
you're
crazy
playing,
for the weekend.
I'm
Blow
waiting
up a
here.
small portion
I
of
need
your
a
country,
repair.
you'll be fine.
you don't have your planetologist points yet.
I gotta
Oh,
remember
have
to
you-
uh,
But you hit every
To stream.
Actually, it wouldn't be skill.
King.
Never mind. It wouldn't be planetology. Actually,
Yeah,
you
pull out
will
some
get
achievements, I don't know,
XP
like,
faster
position.
if you do get tons and tons of skill points. There's one way to do
Where
it.
where are you, Josh? I'll repair you right now.
I'm in the
Micus?
combat ornithopter.
I would, but you're too far away.
Southeast.
I'm doing a social experiment right now. I've added stairs, and I'm counting every time someone just hooks straight over the fucking silo.
It's slower.
Currently at 5.
It's slower.
I know it's slower.
The only
I'm just trying to prove a point, because now there's stairs, and I guarantee people still won't use the fucking stairs.
The only part about this whole base design that pisses me off
And I'm using stairs all the time now that I know where they are.
is it's also just the link swaps. Is in the silo itself, it can be finicky sometimes to get through the doors.
Yeah, that I am waiting for a build piece that's coming
You're
in
back.
the next major patch with an elevator.
Everything else is perfectly fine.
That's exactly what this is for. Me and our
I've
I'll be
seen
the judge of that.
my
Let's see what you
suspensor
found.
belt broke just now
Good
as I
work.
was like,
These
getting in here and
genealogical
just
records go a
mad fall
long
damage and
way towards supporting
crashed.
Where's the
my
welding wire?
theories.
Where's the welding wire? I need.
Well,
Got it.
Any
Yeah,
idea
there's
or
going to be an elevator.
concept
It's
that
going to be right
challenges
here,
any
dead
core
center.
belief is not welcome,
As soon
no
as
matter
it's
how
out.
valid and well proven
Gesundheit.
it may be.
Alright, I gotta fly.
That is precisely what we are trying to
Wait.
find out.
Warehouse and
Wait.
get my. I'm not
Wait.
going yet.
Very well.
I'm
I
gonna
have
test this
analyzed
monstrosity.
the holy texts you recovered in detail, and the
got
genealogical
my
data
Right,
is
go.
relevant to my
Go.
research.
Experimental
Oh.
GAU 90.
Oh,
However,
launch!
the primary
Go!
revelation is evidence
Launch!
of Missionaria Protectiva influence.
Go get more
than
Jasmine with your
700 years
ornithopter.
before the official record state. It's the Bene
the
Gesserit's
one
way of
thing I
asserting
have in this
control
world.
over a primitive world. By
I
sending
think
their
you made
culture
him
with
melt it.
myths,
This is
I
like
don't
my
know if you
thing.
play a
I've
lot of
spent
games,
the
Bill,
entirety of this
aside
game
from like the
When
D&D stuff, or
building
if
to
you
get
have
to
time
this.
to,
sisters can
since
Just
you
position
this.
said you
themselves as
said you're always
guides,
working.
protectors, or other leaders fitting
Or if you're very
prophecy.
big fan of like the Dune universe.
Of course,
but
it's the
I
same
would say
prophecy,
overall-
Don't worry,
sisterhood
put metal in the microwave, it's
conveniently
fine. And I
engineered.
believe
this
Are you
is
coming to see
something
the
I
train
would
wreck, bots?
recommend.
What's this?
I just want
However,
to see what you're testing. You're saying you
it's
tested
one of those
this little
games that
gun
is
yet. So.
highly recommended
yeah.
to a
So,
group of people
question.
because the
What?
gathering
It's an
materials
Eternals machine gun.
is ridiculous.
How do you get the sand crawler to the deep? Do you carry it or do you
Unfortunately,
disassemble it?
the holy text
Disassemble
you
it,
recovered
fly
So
it
the
over them,
materials
build it.
get stupid
What happens if you
expensive.
track down
try to
more
fly over with
evidence
it?
of the
It won't let
sisterhood's
you.
work.
It just says you cannot carry this
While
across the.
most of it was lost in the purge,
That's kind of lame.
the texts you recovered give me hope that some
More likely it's
fragments
a
will have
meshing issue.
survived.
Probably.
Find them
And
for
they should
me.
just get server meshing like Star Citizen.
No, I don't want to get shot by someone in a different reality. Thank you.
I
It's annoying
mean,
when I can hit. It's annoying when I can hit claim on my ship and then like instantly get everything back. I had to go like build something because some dude was in mesh 3.5 and I was on mesh 4 and getting shot by him.
It's gonna happen regardless.
No, because if he was on the same mesh, I would just simply dumpster him. And then we wouldn't have this problem.
I wish you could land your ornithopter in the advanced vehicle fabricator, and it would like bring up robot arms to fix it. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool. I was thinking that's what it did.
What was that, Ninja?
The Oathbreaker's chest piece is only selling for 4,000, so I was like, I'm just gonna keep it. I'll learn the recipe and have it.
Because I mean, it even has ramps to like drive off of the vehicles after you assemble it.
This part's great against unshielded enemies.
Take all the parts out.
And the shielded?
It's garbage.
Okay,
I'd rather have a flamethrower if I'm going to be dealing with shielded enemies.
Yeah, that's probably correct.
Oh, and alright, boys and girls, look at her lurking and hanging out. If you guys don't know who Belle is, I actually do.
Look it.
If I had a flamethrower, shielded enemies would probably be a piece of cake. I could drop this
with my friend
so that it triggers and
Belle's part of the
gets them going nice and slow.
She also works
and then
for,
flamethrower their ass.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Belle. You're
What you could do is just like throw the frag
You're
version
community
and then shoot 'em.
manager.
I'm gonna morph your flamming.
Pathfinder, the Pathfinder Discord, and you
Frag
do some other
version?
stuff for them behind the scenes.
Yeah, there's the.
If you're here, if not, I'll catch up with you later.
This thing.
I don't know why I'm so tired. Oh, yeah, storms. Storms are coming.
The gravity field?
That's the anti-gravity field, actually.
Community manager.
Yeah, okay.
Person thing. The person who owns all the stuff that hangs out in the community of Fantasy Grounds.
Gotta wait for cooldown before I can swap it
If you guys are
out.
looking for an option of playing D&D, but in a different style, I guess is the best way to describe it. A lot
Have
of
that skill as well.
A lot of the rules
Yeah,
are
like-
very similar. With
You could do that and then flamethrower, or you could
I
use
would
your
highly
machine gun
recommend
and do
checking out Pathfinder.
normal
Pathfinder
gravity
on
field.
Fantasy Grounds. You can get it on Steam.
The same
or
one
you can get it
twice
as a
by accident.
standalone.
Yep, I did not
Like
swap
with
them.
D&D,
Alright.
they got custom dice.
Yeah, if you took the gravity field
maps,
itself and then
books,
drain their energy, that would have made their
campaign
shield take
books,
less time
rule
to
books,
kill.
whole
And then you
bunch
could,
of stuff.
you
There's a
know,
whole
those
bunch of stuff
down,
going
so.
on. I
Yeah.
think next time we do next time we get into
Where's
the
that?
And this, like I said though, it's amazing for dealing with unshielded enemies. You got an enemy that doesn't have a shield that goes to this thing.
Remember to stream it, or I will record it and throw it up on.
2-second burst is all it takes, and they're dead.
Is it on sale right now? I might have to just straight buy it out. Oh yeah, the summer sale on Steam.
It's a
And
really big water bottle.
this armor is so much more effective at like getting rid of their darts.
I might have to pick it up.
Well,
Right now, I'm
good
just
for
using the free edition that I think I pulled down from the.
So I'm gonna have to get a flamethrower, I
from
think,
the Fantasy Ground website.
or a lasgun.
Actually, you know what? I might start doing that.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Where are you coming from, Sandstorm? Oh, that's a Coriolis storm.
Coriolis storm. Fucking go.
I might pick that up. I gotta see what everything looks like after all the bills and stuff are finally taken care of.
Okay, my experiment is done. We gotta go down to
But I need
Jasmine
to
Base and try to
see
give was it Frost.
about
Please.
recording
Frost and Josh.
I think I should start recording the campaigns.
Oh, it was neck
So
and
then-
neck between vehicle and Chom, and then someone just dropped like 3K of votes at the last second.
Hello, Val.
For which one?
For vehicle.
Oh my
So it's
god.
like it leaned back to refining, and then someone just dropped 3K, and there's 15 seconds left.
Why?
Because people are stupid.
And vote is over.
No, because the
Fuck.
fucking refining thing is bugged. Nobody wants to sit there for fucking hours on end.
I do that anyway.
Frost will.
Yeah, but now we can just buy vehicles that we can manufacture anyway.
That might also be
Okay,
a reduced
so
rate.
Actually,
never
you
know.
can't buy vehicles that you can manufacture anyway, because
Where-
the Landsrad vehicle vendor thing allows you to purchase specialty blueprints that you can't get unless you go really deep
Where,
in the
how's
deep
that,
desert.
Val?
What blueprints are these for vehicles?
Special
going to-
engines, special thrusters, that sort of
That
thing.
was the actual.
I'm
disc
going
Can I
to
have a
Bing right now.
Can I have a
down
loan
or
from the order
turned
bank
down.
really quick?
The fuck is my thopter?
25 decibels is what they're at right now.
Okay, maybe it is good because one of
Negative
find like a
25.
super duper scout ornithopter rocket launcher.
No, it doesn't do anything special. Like, I mean, it has the ability to buy.
How do you not hear me?
It has two pieces: the
Val's
Regis
hearing me. She
spice
doesn't say
container
anything
and the
about being
dampened sand crawler
fucking-
treads. That's it. Everything else is.
I think it's just
Oh, I
you.
thought it had all of the specialties.
No. Every vehicle, every vendor has about 2 or 3 schematics, and then the rest is just the ability to
I
buy
have
things.
to
Yeah,
turn
you
them
have
down
bigger
in
booty,
Discord.
Regis, and dampened sandcrawler. That's what comes out here.
Son of a bitch.
So it is that.
As it is us,
Thanks,
yeah. I was
Val.
under the
You're
impression
supposed
that
to
it
back
allowed
me
you to
up.
buy
That's
all
supposed
the
to back her
blueprint
up.
specialty, like vehicle blueprint specials.
Let me try this.
And there are special schematics in here, yes, but it's not like every single schematic under the sun. It's just like a few of them. Like literally a couple. Like it's not. You can look at it. It's in the database. You can check it.
I would have wanted the refining time.
It's just the ability to buy basically an entire T5 buggy, and then these 4 schematics.
Gosh, Val.
Yeah, I would have wanted refining time. Like that.
I would have sat there. Start macro full space.
Play
No,
RuneScape
man, I
on the
really
side.
don't care if you tell me. It's trying to
Yeah,
find
so
the balance.
Grind while I grind.
And it doesn't
Yeah.
really help with this new headset that I have.
Mine while you
I
refine.
hear an echo of myself. Not an echo. I'm not monitoring myself, but I'm hearing myself muffled.
You notice that you're grinding. Would you like a side of grinding to go with your grinding?
Okay, so bots will turn him down to 85.
Grindtastic.
Oh,
Play
Blue
Arc on the
86
side.
is Discord's being Discord. Micus will bump down to 86 as well.
The bases that that you were talking about in the Sheol, are they the ones that are next to the wreck of the Europa?
I can't do that.
No,
right
like
now.
there is one
wanna hear the
straight
echo
up
of
in the
myself. I'll
smack
check it
dab
later.
middle island.
There's like a couple
It's
like
like a-
base. Oh yeah. I think you're right. Yeah,
Oh.
it's to the.
How can I turn myself up? Let me see.
It's to the south.
I'm incredibly sorry.
Of
There's
got
gotta
to
be a low front coming through.
At one of the crystal hotspots. There's
Huh.
just a ton of bases just surrounding it. That's why I was wondering, like, do the bases provide radiation
Like,
protection?
even my
Can I just live
broadcast
here?
is like
Not
pretty
that
much
I'm
maxed
aware
out.
of. Most of the
Fine.
bases I've seen have been on the outside of the radiation zone.
Maybe you guys just don't go that deep because it's really far in.
No, I've been all over the place. Like, what?
No, because you got the fancy shit, Val. And I'm not downloading
Oh,
any
that's
extra
why
shit.
people probably wanted it. They
Wreck of the Hephaestus yet?
The Hephaestus, isn't that?
It's the one in
It-
the world map.
What about
Wait,
it?
what you about to say?
Actually, no, it's a different mission. Never mind.
Can't have.
I mean, they could just be warehouses.
What
that they're
Windows
stocking
shit's
with the
wrong
crystals, I
now,
guess.
Val?
I don't know.
I think honestly the only thing I actually won in this entire list is probably the fucking Focus Buggy Cutaway Mark 6.
That's what I was gonna
Alright.
say. I think that's why people voted for it, was so that they could have a sure way to get that cut array.
Do we get
All
like,
right,
maybe-
gentlemen. Ninja, Josh, and Frost are all co-owners. So is Veg.
You.
Thank Micus.
That's for the buggy. I don't know if you can get into the base or not.
I can. I don't know about them though.
What's the condition of the Cutaway at Jasmine?
1 second, let me get.
I gotta fly into the rad zone. I gotta go
What
to the
tier
right
is
in
the one at Jasmine?
bottom right.
I think it's either. I think it's 5.
If it's for Jasmine, it has to be.
All right, I've got you both as associates. I don't think I can give you
I
any
don't care
higher
about the tier. I'm just
commissions.
curious about the condition.
Oh, I see the base now. Cool.
Send me what information you got,
It
Val. I'll
is a
take
Mark
look at it later.
6 cut array, and it is in full working order. What takes damage in the radiation zone, I've noticed, is that the hull and whatnot is fine. It's the PSU, the engine, and the treads that take the most damage in the rad zone.
Well, the treads make sense. So does the PSU and engine, honestly.
What I'm saying is, being in the radiation, they take accelerated damage.
I honestly never noticed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The parts that take normal wear and tear damage take accelerated wear and tear damage when you're in the radiation zone.
Corner task bar.
Okay, well that's not.
I did an
as
experiment.
bad.
I did an experiment before I replaced this engine and tested it.
Settings. I'm doing this on air for a reason, right?
That's not as bad then, because I thought like it was slowly eating the hull alive.
No. It doesn't eat the hull, but the wings.
But if I turn this down,
engines,
turn
that
this
sort of
up,
thing,
then
thrusters,
everybody
that
thinks
will
I'm
all
too
take
loud
damage.
elsewhere else.
I can live with
You
that.
know, all the important parts.
Yeah.
You know, the
Well,
part
tell
that
you.
keeps you floating in the air.
Because I've also changed that before, and everybody's like, "Nah, it doesn't work."
It's okay. We're gonna get a Mark 6 focus cut array, and then we're gonna have
I'm
even
also just
more
fucking
duraluminum.
throwing a hissy fit. Don't worry, Bill. I'm not normally like this.
Bitch, we take a Mark 6 focus cutter array out. I'm taking that to the titanium.
With the carrier?
No.
What? What is with you and the carrier?
I really want to hot drop stuff.
Then get
It's
on.
not that special, but I've been there, done that.
I'll say get on early enough to go spice mining.
This man has wanted to
Well,
drop
I'm on
Nova
late enough to
off
go
in the
space
last,
mining.
like,
But
year and a
nobody
half
else is
now.
up for spice mining.
Yeah.
This man has wanted to drop a Nova off so bad in the last like year and a half, and the game keeps going, no, can't do that.
They did fix the jumping.
that.
It doesn't like do a full lowrider. Now it just jitters, kind of like how the Nursa does.
Yeah.
Which is still scary inside the Asgard. It's feels pretty good inside the Hercules.
Everything's got to do the jitters.
Well, I have the jitters.
Val, I did it live.
Reminds me, is it? Are we good to go up to the titanium base and rip it apart, or just leave it alone, let it die?
It's already
I
dead.
thought
What
it
do you mean?
But it got raided, yeah.
I was gonna go get the buggy parts that are still there.
I don't think there's any buggy parts there.
Oh, they just completely took everything. Okay.
Stupid poison.
They wiped that place out.
Okay. Means we need a new titanium buggy.
I literally
Let's
read
get
it.
one built
I did it. I bought myself up to like 80-something%. Go check out YouTube. It's on the VOD.
What the Death Still's doing. Almost done.
Anything I can get rid of. Get rid of you.
We could use a few more bodies, but we should be chilling on water for today.
Anything else I need? I should have pulled out my ornithopter.
We're trying to push earlier, so. Good news is we have lots.
Because I always toss a fit. Because every time it's like.
Bad news is we need even more.
Windows updates, everything changes. It's just Windows being in Windows, and it's annoying.
Yeah.
But then I won't change anything, and I'll come back 2 weeks later. Well, you know, when I do stream next.
Whoever owns these thopters that are just kind of chilling in the middle of the base,
and it'll be like,
Yeah,
oh,
we got a
things
lot
have
of
changed again.
ornithopters. People just don't bucket them kind of there. That's why the ornithopter fighter bay will be for actually fight ready ornithopters only. And if I see anything else there, I'm
Lies.
I'm about to say.
I already did it,
I'm
Val.
about
I
to rip some of
literally,
these apart, especially if they're lower than tier 5. Tear them down.
Yeah, what you said.
Scrap them.
I'm
Put
at
the parts into a tier
80%.
5.
No,
No,
no. See?
I know,
Look,
we'll get back.
now I'm doing this again. I'm gonna die because of you, Val. Oh, hello, friend.
I know at least 2 of those, possibly 3, have 4 parts in.
I just took one of the 4s out. That was my old 4. Because I'm going to the red zone first.
But now you will live in the other hand.
And watch, in like 2 weeks, Val, you'll come back and you'll say you can't hear me, and it'll be the exact same spot.
I took first dibs on the.
Or fucking Windows did a fucking update and changed it.
What do you mean you took first dibs and parking on the fabricator?
Does it actually work?
No, it doesn't do jack shit. It's just static.
Sir?
Listen, Galdar.
All you've done was steal my parking spot.
It's a Windows thing.
Wasn't anything there?
I just got back from Jasmium, asshole.
Who took your parking spot?
Josh.
Damn.
There was no sign that said Micah's parking spot.
Like I said, in 2 weeks it'll change. You
Wait,
know
which is
me,
your
Val.
parking
I'm
spot?
always talking
Who
shit.
parked-
We
who parked on the
go.
fabricator?
I am
Parked on the
always
fabricator, yes.
never not gonna talk shit.
That's your parking spot?
Apparently not anymore because Josh took it.
Oh, so that's
Yeah, you
Josh's,
saved months, Val.
your
And
Ford
like I
Scout?
said, I've done it before in those time frames. You told me that my volume was shit, and then you come back 2 weeks later, and you don't say like you're like, oh, it's broken again. It's like, what's broken?
Oh, so smart.
Hush, Galdar. Nobody wants to
sorry.
hear it from you.
Again.
Yeah.
That's right.
I've been telling people to do that for close to a week and a half now.
Sometimes my genius, it scares even me.
Oh boy. What you send me?
Why are we parking multiples on there now?
Oh, I'll have
By
to look at
inside
that. I will have to check that out a little bit later in a little bit more detail, and see what I can do. Can I take all that? Can I take that? Can I take that?
I didn't see your
Can't
name
take the
on it.
mask. I can't take the Doom Man mask. Let's get rid of those. Still can't take that. Everything else we kind of need.
You don't see my name on it, but you do see my resources that I gathered all over the place.
Still can't take that.
Hey man, my
Oh,
name
I
is
have
on
so
the
many blood
Duraluminum
bags.
for a good amount of these thopters now. I'm
It's
kind of
also,
proud of
it's
that.
on the front of the warehouse space. There's a cool sign.
Oh,
there.
so we're playing that game. So allow me to identify how much spice I've mined.
I was just about to say, with the exception of all the spice that's in here, my name's on all of this shit.
If we're whipping out that tape measure, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, but think about all the hype moments in Aura that you guys are investing in making the Josh stop there. Think about it.
Oh,
my
very
game-
nice.
Money.
My gameplay loop is turning Dune into satisfactory, so.
I will tell. Thank you for the opportunity, Bell. It's one of those situations where, like I said, I'll have to look into it a little
Oh,
bit
now
deeper.
the lands rat are not stuck up and want to talk to me. That's interesting. Oh, yeah. And there it is.
Because you're a guild
And
leader
then
now.
I will let you know.
For a
And
winning
then
faction.
we will do some stuff.
Do they
Holy
only
hell,
talk to the
some
guild
fuck.
leaders? Yeah, because they always tell me to fuck off.
Yeah.
Have you tried Sensu on lands rat?
No.
No.
Well, then try.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure you have to be a guild leader
Oh well.
of a winning
know.
faction.
Veg talked to some dude and he got money for participating in the lands rat, and I was like, "Where's my free check?"
Did you participate in lands rat?
I just don't like
I
you,
mean,
Val.
I existed.
Even though, like, you know, you hung around for like
participate?
freaking forever.
I existed.
You're like a
Non-existent.
pain in the ass little sister for me.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I did.
So you get
actually,
the you get the
I
older
shot-
brother
Did you
version of
do
Ninja.
a
Shot, like,
task?
I shot like 3 deserters actually. So
The
you're
3
Did you
whole
kill enough
deserters.
deserters to count for 700
Eh,
points
you're not that old,
contributed to
Bell.
that task?
Don't want to hear shit.
You know,
Believe it or not, yeah, actually yes.
you guys want to know the best part about the Landsrat though? I sat on a point for close to 7 hours, but I didn't get jack shit because I wasn't actually allied to Harkonnen yet.
That was the first thing I did, man. I didn't even have like iron unlocked.
You're
And
participating
I
in
did
lands rat and then not actually have a faction for lands rat.
Well, to be fair, that last one we did, I wasn't even getting anything, even though we were holding it, and I was out there.
I'm pretty sure you were Harkonnen at the time, were you not?
Yeah.
Were you actually the one who capped the point?
That's the
Yeah,
thing.
got the point.
Yeah, so I came out to reinforce you guys afterwards.
Yeah, only one person. Okay, so this is how it works. So when, say, if Micus were to cap the point, Micus gets personal points towards personal goals, which allows Micus to get whatever goal set in, like, you know, get 1,000 points, get a gun, get 3,000 points, get armor.
Shut up,
That's
Pizza.
what Micus gets.
Don't
for
remind me.
personally capping the point and getting personal contribution. The entire guild gets voting power per minute from Micus's contribution.
Gotcha. So if we go in there and like 3 or 4 of us capture 3 or 4 individual points, then we get more. We get more.
Yes, we get more voting power, and you get personal contribution. So your personal contribution allows you to get the free shit, quote unquote, from those Landsrad representatives.
What are you wearing?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm wearing a mix. I am wearing Tabir soft steps,
Well,
mercenary scout gloves, which I need to replace.
I am.
Mercenary heavy pants, sentinel jacket, and wayfinder helmet.
I am a kid.
Why mercenary?
Bell and Loam are wiser than
Because
they
it's
let on.
Tier 5 heavy armor.
Okay. I thought
So
you were doing
now
shield.
I can dip
Oh, no,
out
you
because I
switched
got
to
what I needed. I
trooper.
don't need anything else.
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah, nice. Look, I still have it.
Congrats.
Compared to everybody else that I know, Bell, within majority, there's still a couple people that have seniority on me.
Yeah.
They get the pull rank. I am probably the oldest
Oh
in
yeah,
a
I
lot of
still
my
have to
gaming
replace
groups.
my mercenary scout gloves because my mercenary scout gloves are light armor.
Wait, so then why does it look like?
Let me go
you
back
had
to
a Dune
to our base, or start one of our
The
little
sentinel
bases.
jacket is.
And you ever buy a
modified
few
to-
years? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
This cutter
So you're allowed to pull that rank card.
I like the mercenary look, or I like the Dune map
Now,
better than.
to also be fair about that, 9 times out of 10, when I'm saying thank you while we're in the campaign, is because you guys aren't,
that's fine.
shooting me or stabbing me in the back by our critical failures. So
I can
that's
still
always
do
fun.
customizations.
And 90.
Check.
Sorry,
I need to find out how to do that.
162 melange for a single cut array.
162 melange.
Yes.
The tier 6, or for the buggy?
The focused buggy cut array Mark 6.
Damn.
I'm not sure I even want it. Like, it's ridiculous.
What's the next thing? The next big thing that we're gonna spend a lot of the melange on? The second refinery?
Oh, we need expanded power if I can put the refinery down.
Oh, so you're gonna do the spice generator?
Yeah. Spice Jenny, then in the order it's gonna be Spice Jenny, refinery,
Shut up, Val.
and then large spice refinery. The thing about this, the dampened sandcrawler treads that I've noticed now, like I've seen plenty of groups with the sandcrawler treads. The issue is
I take a lot
only
of punishment in that game. Like last week, we got
there's
roughed
no
up.
outside force acting upon the fucking crater. That means no rockets, no violence, no random person thumping, no human.
Your
thumping.
carrier fucks off after it drops you off.
Like
Who did that?
No, that you have to have the carrier has to drop you off and then fuck off for the dampened sandcrawler treads to actually be effective.
Oh, I thought someone like abandoned you, like what a sandcrawler.
No, like my major point is most of these fights require, like, most people sand crawling are already thumping, like they have aggro going somewhere, so the reduced aggro is irrelevant.
It's not irrelevant. What it's meant to be is a case of, okay, the person that you've got thumping screwed up. They've lost the rhythm, they've lost the plot. This gives them more time to reacquire aggro from the worm before the worm decides to go after you.
So much blood to deposit.
I watch people with this build, and it's seconds. Like the second they lose, the thing just dives straight from the middle. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Well,
the one thing I will say it could be different is the upgraded Regis Spice Container. That just having more to hold is
a few. That's a nice way to put it.
Am I paying 185 melange
Actually,
for
you know
it?
what? Let me try this and see if we can
Probably
push
not.
off the commercials. Give me a second here, guys. I'm gonna run a 30-second
Everything
bit.
else here is just T5 parts. Huh. It is 40K for a hull.
This room's done.
29K for an engine. 40K for a fucking scout cockpits. Yeah, this shit ain't cheap. At all.
No, the dismiss doesn't necessarily work. From time to time, it'll actually pop back up within a few minutes of when when you dismiss it.
Yeah,
So I'm just running I ran a 30-second ad break to see if that'll keep the ad
Wonder if
monsters
a lot
at
of the people
bay.
who voted for it were like me, and they thought that it was supposed to be like all the special vehicle blueprints.
Keep telling y'all to look at the fucking database. I tell everyone in chat, look at the damn database. You know exactly what's coming. That's exactly what we got. No surprise, no peek. No
I
surprise
tried
peek.
that
It tells
a
you
month or
off
two
the rip
back.
what is in there. And people ignored it, and now we have jack shit.
Imperial testing station number 186. Only place to get the thing that I need.
What do you need?
What thing?
Shelton's tongue. Or Scorch Bolt. Shelton's tongue.
What's that?
They're both flamethrowers. They're tier 5 flamethrowers.
So, I think what I might start doing, at least on the Twitch side of things, is I might start running 30 seconds whenever I see the ad,
Wait a
ad
minute, I
prompt
might be able
come
to
up.
buy Shelton's tongue from my opponent's supply clerk.
You should be able to.
75 grand. No, I don't have 75 grand to spend.
No.
Can I buy?
Shelton's tongue.
What the
Oh,
Flamethrower.
you never seen one of those?
auction house?
Well, you know what they
No,
are.
it's
Pizza.
actually here in Haga.
You see them on TV every so often, or possibly on Amazon Prime, or now on Netflix if you're a Netflix subscriber.
At the Harkonnen base south of Quartermaster.
Gotcha.
True. What's TV? I haven't watched TV in a while.
At the Harkonnen base, south of the warehouse.
You guys done? You guys are done.
In Ripwatch. One you apparently can buy the flamethrower in question from that vendor.
I didn't know there was a vendor there. That was so nice when I found him.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting. There's a quest called Proper Thanks that will give you an R-Run K-28 lasgun.
Oh man, I'm Max Harko range. I can't do any more missions. Damn it. That's it? Only like 10 missions.
There's a quest called Equipment Needed.
Like,
Boosted
literally,
Power,
I ran the
Finding
30-second
Focus,
ads
and
now.
Proper Thanks.
Ad breaks in 3 minutes, and I already used my snooze.
Deliver a brand new Mark 6 cutter ray.
Oh, I remember seeing that one, yeah. That's kind of expensive.
And yes, Bell, this is available on Steam. Like, I shit you not, like literally.
Trading a Mark 6.
I'll have to go tweak the
ordinary
settings
cutter
later.
ray for a lasgun.
Maybe run less and more, less of a length and more ads throughout.
Is it worth it? I don't.
That's what I'm asking. I'm asking everyone's opinion.
the last tier 6 las gun is rated less than fucking 1.2 million Solari, yeah.
Alright, how much water did I use?
A Mark
That's
6.
how much people are trying to sell it for.
Ooh. Oof.
Yeah, so I'm trading on
Replace the
a Mark
bodies
6
anymore.
cut array, a new Mark 6 cut array.
The world of
handheld version.
Arrakis.
For
It's
a 1.2
terrible.
million.
Terrible on Monster.
Oh, if it's the handheld, I think so.
Terrible
Yeah, so
on
the first
Monster.
quest is called
When I say
Equipment
Monster, I
Needed.
mean Moisture.
You deliver a Mark 6 cut array.
Alright, now we can
And
go
it's the
deliver.
handheld tool as new.
That's at Crossroads, right?
I don't know.
I feel like I remember seeing it at Crossroads.
Yeah, the Mark 6 cutter array is at Crossroads.
The next quest after that is called Boosting Powers. Find an amplifier in a Sheol wreck. Then find some kind of modulator in one of the Sheol wrecks.
Probably of which we all have at some point in time because we all hit those wrecks. Unless it's the
And then
very
finally
specific story
is,
box.
Killed Masquerade ambushers. And it will reward you with a K-28 las gun.
So the last
Oh,
gun
trust
back
me,
in
Val.
the-
Like I said, if I could, I would disable it too. But you know what it
The
is.
last mission.
Twitch has to
So
make
there's
their
4
money.
missions in the quest
I'm
chain.
not
Proper Thanks
really,
is the
you know,
fourth mission, and it
like,
gives
I'm
you
not
a
gonna,
las gun.
you know,
Sounds kinda worth it.
fucking.
I mean, we could all get one at that point. In that case.
I don't want to say guilt trip, but I'm not gonna, you know, if people want to sub for the content on either platform, that's perfectly fine. I'm not gonna necessarily try to like push forward until I can sustainably be more active as a content creator again.
How much
The world
Solari
of
do I
content
have? I've only
creation
got
has gotten
52,000 Solari.
really, really saturated.
13,000 Solari
Like,
short for me.
We're talking like dead
flamethrower.
sea levels of saturation of salt.
Should be more Solari in the box. Describe it.
Alright.
And there's just a whole lot of shit, you know, you got to compete with to try to stand
Yeah, I'm
out.
not getting anything from
I'm
the
just
vehicle
gonna be
there.
me.
It's not-
I'm always just gonna
not
be me.
fucking worth it.
I'm gonna do my best to talk about
There's
stuff.
nothing
And there'll
there.
be days where I might just be
There's
sitting
nothing.
here, just vibing, letting the background people talk. Yeah, that's you, Pizza. Hey, Ma, get the camera. Pizza's famous. I mean, kind of famous. What time is it? It's almost 10 o'clock. Damn. Gonna do it again? Ooh, do it again. Gonna shut down your game just to pop back up. There he is. He's playing Warframe. You're just closing the launcher, Pizza? Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Keep forgetting that Steam has games that have their own launchers too. It's just because of how the developer wanted it developed. Or because they sold they originally put their game on an external platform or their external source and then put it on it. That's another thing I gotta keep remembering to fix too. I need to fix my follows and my. I need to fix my alert widget. Fuck with that later. Probably tomorrow. Probably never. I thought about it. I thought about doing an overhaul, Val. And just reworking shit.
That was close.
Vice Flamer Morales. Or Metal Scott.
You're back. Well then, hand it over. You took long enough. This is fascinating. The late planetologist Pardo Kine's influence on Fremen culture is more profound than I suspected.
What just happened there?
His ecological language and framework can be found in every aspect of Fremen life after a certain point. You've done well. He was a man of science, an advisor to the Emperor, dispatched here to learn the secrets of melange. We don't know. While Kynes continued to transmit detailed reports of his geological findings, he lived a second and secret life with the Fremen. I've been waiting for you. Time is of the essence. I have discovered that a key to understanding Pardo Kynes' influence on Fremen culture is contained in what he refers to as an ecological lexicon.
I think next I gotta do the
Udum bears obvious signs of Kynes' influence, but his secret base has never been located. I would start there.
I gotta do the Swordmaster stuff. I'm just powering through these levels right now. Jeez. But at the same time, too, I don't have the skill points to do the Bene Gesserit stuff. Recovery. Let me pick that up. 10%. Increases my sun tolerance. That's my trauma recovery, which isn't too bad. So 2 points heal. Vitality. Self-healing is always kind of good.
Here, exactly 100 plastinium off from this refiner. Sorry, that's the Jenny.
So many things to still unlock blueprint
Smash
wise.
Jennies are the cheapest power in the game, actually.
Really?
Yes.
Wild.
Expensive to make, but the upkeep is cheaper than a windmill. It is fuel.
Oh, testing station 71. I am
spice
very
residue.
familiar with that testing station.
That's it.
Totally
you could also
familiar.
count the water cost from making the fuel, but
While I'm here, I'm gonna go to the bank and deposit
What about
this.
that irradiated slag? Is that easy to find?
yeah, it's
Welcome. Would you like to deposit or
Irradiated
withdraw
slag.
Solaris?
Isn't there something else for that? I thought I was looking at it earlier.
not for the spice infused fuel cells.
I swear I was looking at it.
And there's stuff that uses it. There's absolutely stuff that uses it.
Well, they're in the fuel cells, but those are really easy to get.
Yeah,
so.
there's 3 irradiated slag,
Yeah.
like, per cell.
It's still fairly easy to get. Like,
Yeah.
you can get like 12 of them from every Sheol
How
wreck.
much Solaris would you like to deposit?
Alright, so that's money deposit, so I don't have to worry about losing the money. I've got my blood bags.
What?
Sorry, I was
Use
gonna take some back to the
around.
warehouse.
The ammo, get the sticks. I should drop off my compactor and stuff.
Let's
Let's see if we can knock out this last little sub quest or side quest, and then we'll call it here. Cause it's about 9:30. I started streaming a little bit late because I just figured I'd
We don't
start
have too
streaming
much
early.
hours.
Start up the stream tonight,
Just with the
and then we'll pick it back up. I know I have Thursday, Friday off. I might do something those days. I know I've got some Arma stuff coming up. Arma stuff Friday, Saturday,
I figured out why we're having
possibly.
issues finding a lot of the ore. It was getting stuck in the fucking large ore refinery, and we had nothing in storage boxes on the large ore refinery. So it was in the large ore refinery and not technically on the correct part of the circuit.
Who's been fucking with it?
I don't know, but when I went in, like the fucking storage on the refinery itself was not filled, so I put 5 wires in it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I had that all fixed. Who's been fucking with it?
I don't know, but it's fixed now.
I put wooden dart and everything, but then it got cleared.
It's a few things did not have filled storage ports, so I just filled it with wire. And chemical refineries are like that. Or a lot of things like that. What's going on? I don't see any of the ore that I refine. Enemy at the gates!
How much iron do we have right now anyway? Haven't even checked.
Enough.
15. Should I start taking some of this?
I'm gonna
to
say
work
hit If you need iron, hit iron.
No,
Yeah.
he's taking it to
The warehouse.
the warehouse for drop off.
Yeah, and I just cranked up like another 1,000, and we've got like a bunch.
That seems pretty logical. If you need iron, go to iron base.
You know what, bots? I don't want to hear it. I don't. Want, just shut up. Just shut up.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to him.
Well, is there overflow here, or do you want to keep all of this here?
Why would there be overflow of iron here? Where are we getting the iron from?
It's just magically appearing.
It was brought up to make steel with.
I've got steel production going too.
Question directed at Frost.
I don't know. It just appeared.
Meantime, Veg is sitting in the corner going, "Thank God nobody's picking on me now."
I need some industrial pumps before I can make Shalton's tongue.
It probably came from the same place that this 2,000 copper came from.
Why do you have 2,000 copper?
What if we need it?
For what?
Exactly.
Copper wire.
That's salvage.
I mean, at that point, we might as well just start recycling it. See how much they pay us. Jeez.
Do they pay us?
Is that why you were making? Is that why there's iron in the fucking queue? Ton of iron in the copper in the queue.
There's no copper in the queue right now, is there?
Now is there? So you were putting copper in the queue. Oh, man has ratted himself out.
Restocking.
I'm gonna go to and get some industrial pumps, I guess, 'cause we need that for more parts, combat, and other things. So.
Yeah, I'm also gonna go get some more.
I'm
The city
farming money.
of the Sentinel.
Give me a worm breach. The cool things in this game.
Cash to do his jobs.
Death still's done? Yes, they are. Perfect. I can refill these things.
Don't tell me you're out in Sheol. Okay, you're not out in Sheol. You're just on the backside. So no one's there. Yeah. Almost cleared Haga Basin on one glide. Also, Galdar, you still hanging around, buddy? How you doing? I know we were talking smack. I didn't get a chance to catch up with you. Alright. Where are the bad guys?
Shields up.
The shields, they do nothing. Could make some bandages. I do have the med kits. We'll start using those. There. But we need the blood of our enemies. Come at me, bro.
Volunteers.
Four.
Dehydration.
Oh.
Get on the box.
I'm working on something.
Would you like to be part of our volunteer program?
I don't think Frost would be a very good volunteer.
You calling me dry?
Very.
Damn.
And dry. Is your backpack still on the rock thing from last night?
No, I despawned.
You didn't lose anything major, did you?
Nah. Just some resources from the area.
Oh, was that the one where you did the whole escape by remembering you had your scout pokeballed?
No, this was at a quest area. It was the worm, not the rock.
Oh.
I touched it.
You touched the worm.
Yeah.
The electric worm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I watched Germ touch the worm too. It was funny. I hear a thopter coming in. It's probably bots looking for all the stuff I'm taking from him. Oh, hello, friends.
I am at 7.
You're the deep?
Yeah, I'm at testing site 71. Sir, need you.
Hello there.
Yep.
Quit resisting.
He's reaching.
I just let my turret handle it.
We have technology.
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot you guys can kung fu as well. Oh look, it's a Josh.
Ooh. Everyone's there. Damn.
Look how Josh is running around murdering things and not collecting blood.
Wow, Josh, I can't believe you're griefing his dungeon. By
Got enough
killing all
bullets, I
the
can just
animals.
overwhelm their shields.
Love griefing. It's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah, Josh, stop griefing my experience, my immersion.
I'm just noticing the co-pilot seat, or the passenger seat in the
Oh, I
assault
need to go
has
thing.
controls. Why doesn't this thing have a turret? What the fuck? There's literally a second seat with controls.
Yeah,
But the co-pilot doesn't do anything.
yeah, you just realized that?
It really is just like Star Citizen. Holy shit.
Echo. Echo. Echo.
That is like the most delayed echo ever.
So Ninja, where did you find the fan to get into the window?
In this office to the right.
Ah, I see. Ah, I see. There was a stairs here that I didn't see.
Oh, now I gotta wait for the door.
I hate the bend.
The
It's not
man,
actually that
it could be a little bit easier. Oh, hello, friend.
swear that guy's glitched.
All right, Val, don't worry. I'm gonna be off here soon too. Once I finish this and grab the little things that I need.
I completely overshot that.
Hey, Josh, why do you look like a Casey Jones reject?
I don't know. I just built the still suit I
Okay,
could.
then.
I was like, oh, the suit part looks like the sneaking suit, and then everything else I didn't like. Oh, there's a player.
I know, been there already. You go the way. What gun is that?
Fucking disruptor pistol.
Oh.
Bots was like, yeah, here, take this, and I was like, okay, cool. The band didn't open the things. You lied.
Oh yeah, you gotta go. Which one are you trying to get?
I don't know. It's like a fucking quest here.
Oh, because you come back up to the main area, and there's a spot where you can go through.
It's behind this door here.
Oh, I forgot it. The land claims. That's what I forgot.
Gold box.
It doesn't show me that you're a player until like after I start my attack. Beat him up, beat him up.
Stuck!
Door's stuck. Door's stuck.
Don't let him get up.
That.
Junk.
A whole lot of junk. Where is
Even.
the band for this one?
Right here.
Oh, in here, yeah, that's right. Thank you. Yeah, I'm finally now doing my Benny quest line.
I still got to do the one for the capstone, but.
Oh, why is my axe not working? Oh, hello.
Oh, I just realized where you guys are. No worry.
Ooh, I glitched the game. It's so funny. I wasn't tracking this quest, so I now have to.
Yeah,
Here.
it's really kind of annoying how they have like some of the quest checkpoints like that. Like I did one outpost that I had to clear. I killed everyone inside, but because I didn't enter from the right door,
Yep.
it never progressed and it never checked it off. I had to
It like let me
come
progress
back 30
like,
minutes later.
the stuff beyond it, but it's still like saying enter the Imperial testing station, and I'm like,
I know.
just you know, just want to
You know
give
which
you a
one
small update. I'm already in.
You know which one really annoys me? The fact that it doesn't register, like in the early quest, when it doesn't register that you already built something and it makes you build it again.
Oh, that was so annoying.
Yeah, Josh had to deal with that.
Yep.
Poor bastard had to build a sandbike like 5 times.
Yep.
Build. Oh, I did that with my sand bike too. I've tried to like cheat it and like replace parts on loams and like fuck around. Oh, the ninjas, and it didn't work that. So I had to build like 3
I did
different
it like
sand
the
bikes.
third try like 3 times.
So they kept recycling the parts that was like didn't
Shield
need
on.
it.
I require backup.
Like how last night you killed my quest NPC. I didn't kill him. I had no way.
Yep. This contract's just completely bored. Nice.
Oh wait, I already fucking filled up my plug bags. All right, cool. I can environmental sets it here.
More volunteers.
So now that I've spent some more time in the game, I think it does a very good job. And I know I'm probably bringing this in like this, more like edited feedback about the game. A little late in the process. It does a very good job of making you realize that Arrakis is so far out of the normal trade groups and
that I left to go get more bodies.
area is like it is so far from civilized quote unquote space, so to speak, that you don't realize how much you need the resources you find in this game.
Too bad.
But at the same
get the
time,
refining contract to make this go faster.
it does kind of alleviate. I think it's like the ever constant presence of the fact that you need to go out into the deep, and you need to, even after the changes, you still need to go into the PvP zones to get the better, the higher end tier mats, or like the top tier mats. Even if you're out here still just running around, you still have to be on call, aware of the worm presence. You need to essentially survive, and I think it does a very good job of instilling a little bit of fear and possibly even some anxiety.
Mark 3 to Mark 5 or something like that.
If you're running as a solo player, it's probably a lot worse. But I highly, in a group, it's quite manageable because you can spread it out amongst your group members as you can hear us talking to the stuff in the background of what materials we're getting, who's doing what, and whatnot. It is a game I do highly recommend. It may not be everybody's cup of tea, so make sure you don't just take my word on it. Read up reviews and all the fun stuff before you make a decision, because Steam only has a 2-hour window for refunds. And then, but I'm also, like I said, I'm also a Dune head. I've enjoyed just the straight content, and well, not content, but the straight universe that they built in the series and with the books and whatnot. So, but that being said, I will go turn in this quest, but I will be calling it here.
Yeah, I see you have a flamethrower.
Let me go turn in the quest so we can all see the
Sydney,
conversation together.
Chemical rounds.
I think incendiary gel.
I gotta make sure we keep the blood flowing. The blood needs to flow so the spice could flow.
And 1 makes 50. I like it.
You need water to build everything once you get into like the higher tier mats. Now, when I say higher tier, I mean even just from like aluminum up, you need blood. It is spa time. I'm not gonna be able to do anything with that because my inventory is still kind of heavy. Throw those guys in there. Probably have to go back for my bandages. We're gonna scrap you. We're gonna scrap you.
Okay.
Scrap you.
Actually, that doesn't look much different than the cutter ray.
Right now, it looks like you got 2 parts of a gun floating in the air.
In there.
Nice.
You put you there.
Is that a skill?
Batteries going here.
Cool.
Batteries
Things
totally
up
didn't go
better
there.
again.
They should get Ben Edges or life steal. Just because it would be funny. I'm gonna do poison and life steal. Just drain tank.
It's a Mark 3. I don't need a Mark 3. Well, you could scrap the Mark 3. That's just extra materials.
More games should put me under balanced teams. I may unbalance them, but I'd make them really funny.
You should work for Gaijin.
Oh, I couldn't work for Gaijin.
Why?
Because I don't agree with, like, the base War Thunder model of, like, research trees and bullshit like that.
Grab 2 blood bags. I want to throw some money in.
Like the
Alright. I was gonna go do
reason I like the DCS
the
more is
quest,
you just
but I'll just do that offline.
Then you feel a more personal attachment to your aircraft.
I know I'm
because
taking
you
away the
slowly
lore
felt
from
it
you
get
guys,
better.
and I apologize.
And then,
But
I
it is
go,
getting to the point where I do have to call
this
it.
was
So
useless, this was useless, this was useless.
I will see you guys later on this week. Maybe for some. I've been doing some cash counting or cash cleaning
It's about
simulator.
understanding
Might
the
stream that, so you would,
history
just vibe
of
out and
the
hang out.
aircraft,
Might do a
becoming
lot more
one with your
Dune.
vehicle.
Might do Arma. So I will see you guys later. Be safe out there tonight. Be safe out there this weekend if I don't see you for the weekend. But I'm wrapping it up. I'll see you guys later. Belle, thank you very much for that, again for that link. I will take a look at it a little bit deeper, and then I will do my best to kind of push information out there for you. Until then, though, I will see you guys later. Be safe. Have fun. Don't do anything stupid. If you do anything stupid, name it after Val, because she's not here to defend herself.
It's not bad
See
for
you
a
guys for the
spare.
next one, all right?
Toss
You could
it in.
also just throw it in the recycler and get mad your aluminum. Or
Always, Bubba. I appreciate you guys hanging out, even if you use me for background noise. And so, thank you guys for hanging out. I'm out. You managed to get me to say one more thing, and you're keeping me going, Bubba. You're always keeping me going. You know how it works. All right, guys. I'll see you later.
And then when you go into the deep, pop in the fresh one.